I'm gonna make a
Well,
ballsy prediction now.
maybe.
That Oba does win the King of the Ring, and the fact that he's still calling Brock out, it somehow ends up a triple threat at SummerSlam.
Not gonna oppose to it.
It's ballsy.
I like that.
And now, Max Wrestling presents Open Door.
It's hot. It's freaking hot. I haven't sweat this much since the ending of Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. Anyway, wrestling. Never thought I'd say this, but the Owen Hart tournaments this year are both more predictable than the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments. However, I'm pissed about both the women's.
I mean, hell, there's a lot to be pissed about, but you know what it is? It's a lot to be excited for, though, so everybody get excited, because welcome to Open Door. You've chosen to spend this beautiful Thursday with the Captain, El Jefe, and our man Beer. This week, we have triple predictions, or should I say double predictions, for both AEW and WWE, and a whole bunch of promo battles just for you. But also, coming up tonight, the Captain has an open challenge for his television championship, and it has just been accepted by yours truly. It's up on the Facebook page. Y'all really got to start watching the Facebook page a little bit more. Black Burnham is putting his head, that's right, you heard correctly, is putting his head on the line in an effort to bring back the Kingpin as he takes on AT Wrestler and the Demoness, made official by also yours truly, and the grand finale also featuring, you guessed it, yours truly. It's the King of the Mic tournament. It's me, it's Cypher. It's time to go for the crown. My goodness gracious, can I make it 3 times, or is Cypher gonna finally climb the mountain?
And this week's Max Energy is in a cup because I had to freeze it because, like I said, it's fucking cold. But I did keep the can. It's Purdy's.
Purdy's? Nice.
As in...
I like it.
Wasn't that one of the dogs in 101 Dalmatians? Somebody fact check it. But anyway, I also want to give a shout out to Donna at Unofficial Mania merch for these awesome handmade bracelets.
Heck yeah.
I went to buy a set on Vinted. They got sold, and I was very kindly offered a new set to be made, so excellent service. I now have a very happy Mammy's #1 fan at home. You can find the store at Donna0705 on Vinted and at umm.wrestling on Instagram. Go check it, because if you don't, you are cursed.
Love it.
Damn it, you should have gone to see Avon, Donna. Should have sold out for a hell of a lot cheaper. And also tonight, we're going to predict AEW's crossover Forbidden Door. Myself, I will be predicting the Great American Bash, but the other PLE we have to predict is Saturday's Night of Champions. As we always say, let's talk about it.
Yeah, and we're lucky TNA is in the gutter, because if it wasn't, we'd be predicting 4 pay-per-views this week. But anyway, Night of Champions has kind of gone off the rails a little bit. It's not a Triple H special. We have 6 matches.
Crazy.
I guess the Saudis didn't settle for 4. So let's kick it off with the women's Queen of the Ring final. Io Sky versus the most nauseating wrestler on the planet right now. And I thought Mercedes was bad. Liv Morgan. It's been kind of bullshit right from the beginning, because she's already got a world championship. And we should have known we probably did know right from the beginning she was going to make it all the way to the final, but you know what, it should... Me from 5 years ago would kick myself in the face for saying this right now, but Charlotte should have won.
It seems like the better move.
So, we got Io versus Liv. Now, obviously, I guess we're all pinning our hopes to Io Sky and some shenanigans maybe costing Liv. Let's hope we finally get that turn from either Roxanne or Raquel. I just don't see the point in Liv winning, and then we get another match between her and Rhea. It would be a lot nicer to have Io versus Rhea, seeing as, you know, they have such a bond, and it would just be for the championship. There'd be no animosity or anything like that. Plus, unless I'm mistaken, Rhea has still never beaten Io.
No. Not one-on-one, no.
So, for me, Io's the right call. But, I really hope the bullshitters over at Titan Towers 2.0 don't go with Liv.
Man, you'll be asking for problems.
I mean, hell, you ain't Ryan. Fuck yeah, no, When was the last time we did this? Because I swear to God, we did this whole thing, this exact thing with Liv Morgan. Put her in something and get her. I think it was the fucking Rumble. I think it was. Or something. I forgot where we helped get her. She got over or whatever, doing shit. And I was like, okay, oh, hey, this is her chance or blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Liv's had the moment. I get that they don't have nothing. So we're going to hit the fucking repeat button. I don't like it. And it's and you said it perfectly at the beginning of the show. It's like both of there's some predictability going on here, a little too much predictability on both sides of the fucking coin here. It's a little disgusting, if I can be fucking frank. I would absolutely love the Raquel turn. I think we've been begging for it. It's time for her to interfere in this and just cost Liv. Like, Liv does not need to be the main. If you need to use her in a spotlight, then build a feud. Again, you got her. Like I said, we keep saying her and Raquel is just built already. Fucking roll with it. But simplicity ain't so simple for some. So yeah, I want to go with EO. It needs to be EO, but I watch it be fucking Liv, and the internet's gonna go bananas.
Like,
oh Lord,
the thing that really grinds me these days is I understand that she's a heel and she's supposed to be annoying. We're supposed to not like her, but she keeps going around saying she's the greatest women's world champion of all time. And yet she still hasn't defended the fucking title once. I'm not counting house shows because, they don't count.
No.
It's just, it feels like a massive insult to our intelligence as fans when they're going around saying shit like that, and you're like, but you haven't defended the fucking title once. How can you go? And I get it. I know it's her ego and everything, but it's still fucking annoying because it's the booking's fault that she hasn't defended the title yet. Well, we keep saying, okay, Stephanie got injured. You couldn't have found anybody else for her in the meantime? On the whole women's roster?
Apparently it's that difficult to build Liv Morgan, except they're building Liv Morgan. I don't get it. It's weird. You know what I mean? I really don't. You're right. You're going to tell me there's nobody else. You're going to tell me there's nobody else. Apparently there's nobody else.
If we actually adhered to the kayfabe rule of, championess to defend the title every 30 days, which they only bring up when it's relevant to their story. If that was an actual rule and we stuck to it, she'd have been stripped a month ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Again, blame it on whomever, but still.
BR, I assume you're going EO as well.
Well, if Liv Morgan wins, then I can tell you now, I think that Twitter would break. But the thing is with the whole EO situation, does EO and Liv now make sense? Because if you think about it, if Stephanie Vaquer comes back, God please, would they want to go with a marketable match? Because if you're going to have Charlotte facing Jade, JC's not ready. No way. EO and Rhea, it's a SummerSlam, WrestleMania type of match.
Yeah.
And this is where you could have Rhea Ripley burying her demons. Because obviously, we've said before we went on the air, Rhea has never beaten EO one-on-one. We're not counting tag matches, so they don't count.
No.
One-on-one matches, Rhea has never beaten EO Sky, so there's your story. But what would be the fucking point having Liv and Rhea if you're going to probably have it again when at Crown Jewel? Because it's obviously going to be best versus the best again. But it would be fucking pointless.
We also saw them feud for like a year and a half.
Exactly. And it literally exhausted each and every one of us. Because it started well, but then it just dragged and dragged and dragged and dragged. We're thinking, please end this shit. But I'm with Mo. 100% agree with what he's saying. Is it the Raquel face turn now? I love Big Mommy Cool in NXT. I thought she was great. But as a Roxanne Mark, which I am because I love Roxy, Roxanne to cost her the match. and then you could have Raquel slowly turning babyface as well. So this is where you can have Liv now basically by herself. But I would love a Raquel Gonzalez or whatever the fucking name is. Have both turn face.
Yeah, I'd go with both.
I'd love them both to turn babyface, but we'll stay again with Liv before I go. I'll go EO. There you go. There's prediction. But I would prefer 2021 Charlotte Flair, who was the most nauseating gimmick I've ever seen in my life, than Liv Morgan now. And it pains me because I like Liv Morgan in 2020, 2022. I thought Liv was doing the best work, but now it is just completely nauseating.
She's awful.
It's get off my television material. So I'll go EO, please.
She's phoning it in every week.
As the kids would say, trash.
So EO, save wrestling, please.
I think it was very telling on Raw, the backstage segment, where Liv was like, you can win this, because, I'm obviously going to win Queen of the Ring, and then Roxanne's like, what about me?
Yeah.
Oh, you can, I'm going to bounce.
Go for the tag titles. It's pointless.
All right, I don't really smell a title change in this next one, but Trick Williams versus Ricky Saints for the U.S. title. Tricky versus Ricky.
Like it. I'm shaking my head vigorously for obvious fucking reasons. Dude, Trick Williams is so goddamn over. It's not even fucking funny. I love this dude, and I think so does the world. And here's the. Are you ready for the craziness? He's not doing much. He's really not doing much. And yet he's over as fuck. Like as soon as you get over the hype and you're like, let's watch what you got, you're a fucking guy. And I'm like, oh shit, okay. But the aura he has, you know what I'm saying? The aura he has, which I'm really trying to think of an NXT guy that has come up that has had simply aura and no technical ability. Let's go with that to be nice. And I'm drawing blanks. Everyone that's come up has normally had more technical ability than personality. Well, with the exceptions of the Kevin Owenses, Sami Zayn's and whatever have you. But he seems like he's the only guy who's the backwards. You know what I mean? Ricky is kind of in the middle, but I also feel like people are already like, yeah, okay, whatever. It's off. Like, they could give a fuck about him, which is sad because the guy just got up to the main, and it's like, fucking poor bastard. But regardless, Trick is ridiculously hot still. I have to add that word because it's not just that he's hot still. There's no way to take it off. And then especially not Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I do think Ricky's struggling a little bit on the main roster. It's almost like we're used to arrogant heels, but I think Ricky comes across as over arrogant and over brash for the mainstream audience, and they're just like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Yeah, it's more cocky than everything, than arrogant.
2 for Trick, Beer.
Firstly, I'll go Trick. Congratulations to him and Lash Legend as well for getting married recently. So, my guy. The only thing that disappointed me with you, Trick, and I love you. I love you to the bits. But why did you not come out to have whoop that Trick chance?
Terrible.
That upset me. With Ricky, I think he's trying a bit too hard to get to be too arrogant. But I think it'll come. I think Ricky will be absolutely fine. But I think this match is more suited for Night of Champions more than SummerSlam because Trick and Mello is where you need to go. Yeah. So, I'll go Trick, even though I love Ricky, but it hasn't started yet, but it will work. Just patience.
I hope so.
For this next one, for me, Jade can fuck all the way off from a title picture. The last one failed. Why the fuck are you going straight to another one? Tiffany Stratton defending the women's U.S. title against Jade Cargill.
Because if it's not the World Championship, it'll work this time, right?
God, I'm trying.
No. Hey, who turned the lights off?
Tiffany's starting to come back to that Tiffany of old.
Yeah, I've been saying
that. The Tiffany we saw when she was the women's champion last year, and I can't remember if it was the year before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this new duo with Chelsea Green, I'm
like
starting to dig it. I'm digging it. I think we all know Chelsea. She's been over ever since she's come back.
Yeah,
but,
Michael Hayes.
Yes, Hayes, you fucking goon. But I do not want another Jade Cargill title run, which lasted for how long? 6 months before she finally defended the fucker against Rhea Ripley. And we do not want another TBS title reign that we had in AEW. She had it for how long? 500 days?
I was okay with the TBS title reign because it added to her aura, and yeah, she was just squashing noobs every week. But at least she was there every week, and they were building her character. She ain't doing shit right now, except for hanging around with 2 other noobs who can't do shit. And I hate saying that about Michin because she used to be great.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
In the yesteryear at this point for her, poor thing.
That's me.
I love how Beer is like, I really don't want another. And even you too, Des. But then again, I think you could literally go on like, let's I love using Twitter as an example. Say I could go on Twitter right now and put up, Jade Cargill is going to win the new U.S. champion, going to win the U.S. championship or whatever. I would get fucking flooded. I would get flooded with you're an idiot, you're this, you're that, because we still have the taste of her. It was the World Heavyweight Championship run that she had, and it was like, okay, well, you're going to defend it? No, but I look good with the belt, right? Yeah, that's cool. Well, you're going to defend it? No. Okay. And we just had to accept it. And now, again, as you guys put it so beautifully, they want to do it all over again. But here's their thought process. Well, it's not the world title, right? Nobody cares about the U.S. title, right? Wrong. We do, because it's been helping build people in this very weak women's division that you fucking offer right now. Okay, it's actually been a nice little catalyst for people to work with. That and the IC title. These mid-card titles have been a little bit of a help to this division so far. And hopefully, staying on Tiffy time is a good enough idea to just say no thanks to Jade. However, somebody in the back's infatuated with getting her over to a degree. I don't know what degree, but to a degree.
Yeah.
And I think that dude is bald and has a massive beard, and he may or may not be humping the old boss's daughter. So
Bruce has probably got his hand in it too.
Hey, if you're telling it how it is though. I really just want to keep with Tiffany and just roll on with life, and where it makes sense out here in believable land. But this isn't believable land. This is the fucking WWE, and they really want to do something with her. So I'm gonna be the odd man. I'm gonna say that they're gonna already pull the fucking trigger, and they're gonna go Jade Cargill.
All right. I don't think many people would jump on you for criticizing her actually, because I've seen so many Jade stands creeping out of the woodwork since she dropped the title to Rhea, and they clamoring to her defense and everything. I'm like, did you watch the same title reign that we did?
No. They're too busy looking at her ass.
Don't get me wrong, like, we praised the hell out of her performance in that second match with Rhea. But that was one good match in months. And the first one too, yeah.
Let's keep it funky. Like, it took really quality opponents for Jade to even perform at a level in which we were expecting from the World Heavyweight Champion. And then we got it, and it was like, great, now it's over. And again, the question is you want to do that again with the U.S.? Why?
When
do you really think it's going to help? Yeah, that's the hindrance. Is you're going to, in the thought process, is slow down somebody's progression to hopefully skyrocket someone else's progression.
For months since she returned at the Rumble, we've all been like, doesn't really feel like Tiffany. There's something different about her, and it doesn't feel right. She's starting to come back into her own again, so I don't see any reason to take the title off her, so I'm sticking with Tiffy time. Also because I don't want to see Jade with another belt.
That part.
Beer.
But
I'll go Tiffy. Did you know, I'm not counting Saturday Night's main event, but this is the first time that the Women's United States title has been defended on PLE.
Damn.
oh,
Since its inception. And that was last year.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. It's Night of Champions, and there's only 3 title matches.
Exactly. I think the Women's United States title for me has been a complete waste. The worst mistake they made was not put it on a big recognizable name. Like Chelsea Green, I was fine with it. You should have put it like on a Charlotte or Alexa to really elevate the title. Julia did nothing with the title. Zelina Vega did nothing with the title. And I'm not blaming them. I blame the creative team. It's their fault. I'll go Tiff because I think I know the road that they hopefully will go on, and that will lead to Tiffany against Miss Monroe, hopefully, SummerSlam. Please.
I think the title's had its moments. Chelsea's run was great. Like you said, it did fuck all for Julia. Zelina tried. She did the best with the shit she was given. I think Tiff's actually making it feel like what it should be, which is the mid-card women's title.
yeah.
Take that.
All right, moving on to match 3 out of 3 for Tease 2, and I don't know why we're having a third match because Seth's already 2-0. Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker, this time in a cage. This is another one that feels like it's never going to fucking end. Because every possible scenario I can think of to end this match involves extending the feud, and it's already gone on. This is the 3rd match now. How much longer is it going to go?
It's gone way too long now.
Bea, why don't you kick this one off?
Well, judging by what happened on Raw, obviously, congratulations to the Street Profits. You know, I love Tez and Dorks. Love them both. Love them since Black and Gold.
That was a solid match, too.
Great match. I'm going to go Braun Breaker to win this. Actually, no, scrap that. I'll go Rollins. But I think, didn't Breaker win the first match, and that was a Backlash? He won that match at Backlash? Breaker won that?
Yeah, because they didn't have a match at Mania. They had the match at Backlash. I'm sure Seth won both, didn't he?
No, Breaker won the first. I think Seth won the second.
Hold on, let me double check.
Yeah, I'm sure the second one was on Raw, and that was an excellent main event. Even though I haven't watched Raw this week just yet. I think Rollins...
Backlash. Breaker. Oh, yeah, Breaker won at Backlash.
Yeah, Breaker won the first.
Oh, okay, so it is a rubber match.
The only thing that's going to disappoint me now, because we'll obviously touch on the King of the Ring in the next few moments, it's not going to lead to Rollins and Roman at SummerSlam. That's what's going to really might upset me. But then again, I could be incorrect. And I hope it does lead to Rollins and Roman. I am going to go Seth, even though I love Braun. But there is a factor in someone who looks mean and jacked on his way back, and that is Bronson Reed. And who looks jacked, by the way.
Which is what makes me feel like the feud's going to keep going.
Oh, we don't want another Rollins and Bronson Reed match again. We don't want LA Knight going back into that fucking vortex. Jesus
I don't know what the fuck's going on with Knight right now.
Give me Seth. I'll go with Seth.
I might go the opposite way and go with Breaker them now that I realize it's the 1-on-1.
Oh?
You say steel cage to end the feud, but in reality, is it really going to end because it doesn't exactly stop everybody getting in the cage, does it?
No.
Yeah, I'll go with Breaker.
Because you'll have the Logan Paul factor, you'll have Austin Theory, then you're going to have to get the Profits involved, you're going to get Joe Hendry involved. Thankfully, Joe Hendry's back. Miss Joe Hendry. Like I said, Bronson Reed is going to be, or you're going to have a new member of the Division. I hope not, because the Division's dead.
When we get to the bell end board, don't let me forget about Joe Hendry. I'm not giving him points, but he's going to make me remember who I'm going to give points to.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you finally pieced that together, Dad, because I was just thinking to myself, I was like, okay, we know this, okay? We know this. Cages don't keep people from coming in. They're normally just meant to keep people from going out, but they still go out. They don't do shit. Okay, let's just keep it funky. They're a fucking prop. All right, they're a reason to throw your opponent into the fucking fence. It's about it. And I must say Bronson Reed is like, I want to say he's like back. He's going to be back like ASA fucking P. And something tells me he's going to interfere in this, and we're going to extend this feud a little more. And I don't know who else is going to get involved. You said LA Knight, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that guy. But apparently so did the E, which kind of really sucks. I don't know where they're really going to go. But to be dead ass, I really don't know where they're going to go with this whole thing. I'm worried because it's another one where we don't have nothing. So let's just see if we can keep it going a little bit, kind of, sort of. I would prefer it to be like Rollin wins. He goes on, to go towards Roman, and, we get the fucking big match feel at SummerSlam, as Beer was talking about. But then what's Braun going to do? What's this? And it's going to you're going to start asking too many questions.
Yeah.
Why are you asking these questions?
I think it's very borderline for Bronson. I just looked up his injury, torn distal bicep, and the average recovery is 4 to 6 months for full return to heavy lifting or manual labor, which is, he torn it in February, so we're just on that borderline now.
Oh yeah, he could be back. Well, yeah, there's a possibility though. He could also go light or do something simple. Yeah, I mean, we've seen guys
just
wrestle
swing the door in
torn...
Seth's face.
Exactly. Yep. He could literally just show up and he could just show up and he could be like, and then bam, get murdered by a fucking spear or something. Just fucking jump scare, as the kids like to watch shit. So again, I want it to be a little more simple, and we can go with some big guy stars, whatever, but it ain't gonna be that. So Braun Breaker's gonna win it. I really want to know when they're going to get this theme from Limp Bizkit. That's the thing that's been about Braun Breaker.
Yeah,
I want to know this theme already.
Limp Bizkit are going to come back too, so now's the right time. Okay. Right. It's Squeaky Bum for the King of the Ring final.
Oh, that too.
Super J versus Obafemi.
Oh my lord.
Very, very nervous because logic, there's only one possible choice, but they keep insisting on pushing Jay. And with what I mentioned a couple weeks ago, maybe last week, with how Oba keeps mentioning Brock, it's making me really nervous.
They're gonna do it, aren't they? They're gonna do it. I can just see it coming.
Do you know what though? If I was Brock, it would make more sense to let Oba get the title match and then cost him the title.
Bingo.
That's gonna fuck him over more, and that's also wishful thinking. So, please give me Oba.
Is Jey Uso against Cody Rhodes a marketable match?
No, but they think so.
Oh god, I'm fearing the worst. If Jey Uso beats Obafemi, I will label this as the worst creative decision since Bray Wyatt losing to Goldberg.
Ugh.
And that app,
Why?
every app on the internet is gonna fucking be destroyed if Jey Uso wins this match. On paper, you look at it, and Obafemi should squash this bomb within 5 seconds. But it is the Brock Lesnar factor. Are they going to fly Brock Lesnar in to F5 to literally destroy Oba before the match? Or cost Obafemi the match?
No.
I'm going to make a ballsy prediction now.
Maybe.
That Oba does win the King of the Ring. And the fact that he's still calling Brock out, it somehow ends up a triple threat at SummerSlam. For, I guess, Roman's title.
Hey.
Not gonna oppose to it.
It's ballsy. It's ballsy, but this is WWE we're talking about. Are they gonna think that logically? No.
It is ballsy, 100% ballsy, and it's a way of you getting your Oba rematch. Oba, and then here's the thing: Oba doesn't lose, right? Oba doesn't lose. He doesn't lose. Brock Lesnar is the one that can get pinned. I like that, and it is wishful thinking, And I think somebody with a brain in the back had mentioned this one by now, and if they didn't, then fuck, we're doomed watching this damn company. But and Beer said it perfectly. This would be one of, if not the worst booking decision since the Goldberg run. If Obafemi's to not win King of the Ring, I mean, again, as obvious as it should be in this company, obvious doesn't mean we're gonna go that way. Okay, doesn't. There's never a guarantee. There's never a guarantee. I worry so much because look at where the bloodline is right now.
Mm-hmm.
The bloodline is back in full force circa fucking, what was it, 2000 or 21, 22 when they were running roughshod. So it's about that all over again. And I'm hoping this is a way of like that stepping stone. Oh, okay. Well, he'll be able to defend off the rest of the bloodline and beat Jey Uso on his way to going against Roman. Hopes and wishes and the whole whatever. I don't know if they'll let us spin it that way, but if they're fucking smart, they will. And then yeah, you can throw Brock into the mix somehow. Triple threat, whatever. Or maybe Oba puts his fucking title shot on the line and loses or whatever. I don't know. I prefer the triple threat. I think that would work a lot better.
Yeah, that's a big marquee match for SummerSlam. Roman, Brock, and Oba.
Yeah, that'd be massive. Monsters in the ring. Are you kidding me?
So you going Oba, Beer?
A smart move. He's not so smart right now.
Unfortunately,
he's not so smart right now.
These idiots are gonna do it. I can just see this coming.
And that's why I also picked Jade, so I also can't blame you.
Or, if they want to take themselves out of this corner, have Obafemi obviously do that aura entrance as usual. Have Brock beat the piss out of him before he even gets to the ring. But the concerning part is that the Brock Lesnar, Obafemi Jey Uso match may open the show. And Brock, he likes to go on first and then get the fuck out of the building. That's Brock Lesnar, always has been. I'm actually gonna go Jay, and it's gonna absolutely break the internet if that guy wins King of the Ring. If it was a Javon Evans final with Obafemi, I wouldn't be disappointed if Javon would have won the match.
No,
but Jey Uso,
it's off.
No, just doesn't work. But I'm sadly gonna have to go with Jay.
I also hate his new catchphrase. This your warning shot. Bang.
It's cringy. It's cringy, man.
Speaking of triple threats, possible main event for Night of Champions. It should be because it's the only top tier titles on the line. Cody Rhodes defending the WWE Championship against Gunther and Sami Zayn, which I think we all knew was going this way when they announced Sami for the match on SmackDown. I'm in two minds.
You too? Okay, good.
I'm in three.
On one side, I'm like, play it safe, Cody retains. On the other one, I'm like, either Gunther's going to pin Sami or Sami's going to pin Gunther. We've been clamoring for Sami to finally win the top title for so long. And once again, he finds himself in that scenario in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. I will continuously, menacingly just nod me. Yeah, do it. Are you kidding me?
I'm going to go Sami. Fuck it.
Are you kidding me? Let's clarify me for a second if I'm wrong. Darby Allin had all of a 4-week championship run.
Yes, very good run.
Okay, and it was all think about 5 weeks, and it was based off of a massive underdog win. Nobody expects this dude to win. Nobody. Why not? Why not? Pull the fucking trigger. Saudi goes fucking bananas. Oh my God. SummerSlam's not for another month and a half.
No,
maybe fucking almost 2 months.
you can do a one-on-one rematch.
What do we got next? Don't we have a Saturday Night's Main Event or something coming up soon?
Yeah.
There's your perfect opportunity to get your first like real title change on that show. There you go. Congratulations. I just built shit for you. Shit, we do that every week. But still, regardless, the fact is this is that fucking opportunity. This is your time. This is it now. It's a fucking wide open net. Goalie's out. It's fucking pissed off somewhere, kicking it. So fucking, passing it in the back of the net. It's so simple. It's so simple.
Actually, you know what? I don't think Sammy does pin Gunther. I think Gunther beats the piss out of Cody, and Sammy just jumps in because it's triple threat. There's no DQ. Use your chair, whatever.
I like it.
So
a cowardly win is a win nonetheless.
And we love Sammy for that reason.
Hey.
2 for Sami Zayn. Beer?
I'm in 3 minds.
Okay.
The play it safe card and have Cody retain, and then you can all leads up to Cody and Orton at SummerSlam. And hopefully this time it'll be a better match instead of the boring match that we had at WrestleMania.
Chilly. I like it.
Number 2. What are they doing with Gunther? Because ever since he retired John and AJ Styles, Gunther's been nothing more but a loser against Cody Rhodes. He had a great match with Seth at WrestleMania. And
great,
Gunther, ever since he's gone to SmackDown. Yep, random, but great. And Sammy, like Mo's excellently said again, Darby Allin had one of the best AEW title reigns, I think the best ever, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's fucking up there, dude. It's up there. It's up for debate.
I think it's the best.
And that's up against Kenny Omega, 2 Hangman Reigns, MJF, Mox. Yeah, maybe Mox's first 2 reigns. The third one was kind of eh.
Oh God.
And I love Punk, but it's better than both of his reigns.
Oh yeah.
Oh, definitely. I think it's time. Just pull the trigger. It's in Riyadh. You had the chance to do it at the Royal Rumble against Drew, even though Drew only won the title a couple of weeks prior. I'm going ballsy. I'll go Sami Zayn. It's time.
Ballsy is the way to be.
And then you can have maybe a fatal 4-way at SummerSlam. You can have Sammy, Gunther, Cody, Orton. Why the fuck not?
That sounds like some shit you would fucking try to book as a WrestleMania main event on your fucking, was it My Roster or My Universe or whatever on fucking WWE 2K?
Universe.
That's a banger. That's a fucking banger.
That's probably one of our most split predictions in a while, actually. We've gone a couple of different ways. So that's all 6 matches for Night of Champions. Of course, we're going to predict AEW, New Japan, Stardom, CMLLs, Forbidden Door a little bit later on. But with that said, let's get you some promo action. A few weeks ago, I issued an open challenge for my television championship. It's right there. It's very beautiful. The condition is, if you lose, you go to the back of the line. And as we just found out a few hours ago on Facebook, we now know that it's El Jefe himself stepping through the open door. Let's find out who's walking away with... Well, we both got a copy of it. The television championship.
A rivalry of old coming back to a new. Let's go to work, boy.
Cup of tea, because I cut promos for breakfast. Moses Marquez. My opponent and challenger is El Jefe himself, looking to join myself and Cypher as a 4-time TV champion. I admire and respect that, but there is one problem, and of course you're looking at that problem. The greatest TV champion of all time. Better than Steamboat. better than Paul Jones, better than Tully, better than Booker T, damn sure better than Tyrus. You can call me the Arn Anderson of Max Wrestling 4-time. I'm filming this promo on Father's Day, which is very appropriate because not only am I the father of an amazing 4-year-old, not only did I father Max Wrestling into existence, but I am clearly the daddy of the television championship. Now, Moses, I realize you were the first ever Max TV champion. But where you originated it, I defined it. I have the honor of virtually sitting across from you every single Thursday, and we put the world of wrestling to rights. You've been there for the highs, you've been there for the lows. We are the Jay and Silent Bob of Max Wrestling. We both possess these gorgeous replicas of the classic NWA Television Championship, and yes, we both preach that Ready to Rumble is the greatest wrestling movie of all time. And although we live 5,200 miles apart, I feel closer to you than I do to most people. But I didn't open the door to lose. This ain't Infinity War where you click your fingers and I turn to dust. So how do I beat you? You consider yourself the Ric Flair or the Okada of Max Wrestling promos. You can go 5 minutes, you can go 8 minutes. You've won it all, you beat the best, but you're also one of 2 Max Wrestling general managers. So you beating me is like Adam Pearce beating Penta for the Intercontinental Championship right now. And yes, I know guys like you and me are both aware that Adam Pearce is actually a former world champion, but you get the analogy. Authority figures shouldn't be champions. We are zeroing in on 600 episodes, just a few weeks away. And I will be walking in the same way I walked into episode 500, as a champion. So I'm going to predict that you're going to go the standard 3-ish minutes, because let's be honest, how much shit can you talk about me? I am your favorite promo cutter's favorite promo cutter. I have learned from and studied the best and beat the best that Max Wrestling has to offer, including you, Mo. I've beat you before, I'll beat you again. Not because you couldn't beat me, but because nobody can beat me. Travis beat me by a fluke. Blade Rodriguez got lucky. Cypher cheated. I am the captain. I am undeniable. I am the greatest television champion of all time, Mr. TV. And I have absolutely no plans on going off the air. And that's the final fucking word.
here we go. One more again. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this till we get this right. I'm gonna do this till we get this right. And right now feels 100% right. I'm excited. I've got the goosebumps. I was shadow boxing. You know what I mean? I was getting my heart pumped for this. I was getting ready for this. And no, it wasn't just my energy drink getting me all extra hyped up so early. The facts of the matter are this: it's make it or break it time. Stipulation City is around the corner. No, wait a minute. It's our exit. Because it's here. It's time to go. It's time to put up or shut up. And you know me, I don't shut up. A simple message on Facebook, answering an open challenge, and here I am, because nobody else would. See, that's the crazy bit. You think they would for an opportunity at such a prestigious title that is our workhorse championship, being the television championship. But no, unfortunately, it's me. Now, I can already see, I should say, all the comments. Mr. GM, why do you always keep putting yourself in these matches? I don't understand why you need to be there. And my simple response is, because fuck you, that's why. And the fact of the matter is why I say fuck you, that's why, is because of the beautiful C word. And no, I'm not talking about see you next Tuesday, if you catch my drift. I'm talking about competition. I'm talking about exposure. I'm talking about remaking history. We just seen an epic bout for the television championship. Two guys competing for it who were going back and forth. Daz, the current champion, and the former champion, Cypher, going back and forth over this thing. Hand for hand, mano a mano, throwing it with docile swing. Because being a four-time champion is great. But holding it while being a four-time champion might just be greater. And so now my opportunity at whatever bit of greatness is there, I think I might be the next on the four-time list. I think I might only be a two-time television champion, but if I'm a three-time, hey, maybe let's make it like a four. Maybe let's all join the list together. But then again, I've never been so good at math. But you know what I have been good at? Promos. You know what I have been good at? This. I have been good at just about everything I've done in Max Wrestling. That's why I'm a great general manager. That's why I'm a great competitor. That's why I'm likely King of the Mic winner for the third time. I don't know the format of the show, so if I'm not yet, then call it foreshadowing, call it predicting the future. I can't predict the future here, because that's not the problem, but the beauty of the television division. You don't know what to expect. The television division has literally the best competitors we can offer. Nobody will go harder to the paint than those that compete for the television championship and compete in the television division. Because it's quite simply no effects, no glitz and glam. It's all balls. And it's all balls and all go. No breaks, pedal to the metal, whatever it is you want to fucking call it. It's a, for lack of better terminology, it's a shit show. But it's a shit show in a way that attracts you to it. It's like that nasty car wreck. You just can't turn your head. Because the ruthlessness, the viciousness of this division is one not to be messed with. And we saw it in the confidence of Corey as he lost the television championship all of 2 weeks ago. And we've seen just how confident it can make someone when former champions had it. Now, at the beginning of this, I was all excited. You know, goosebumps is, as The Rock would do. Look at my goosebumps. And I have all those because, not because of my opponent, not because I'm afraid, not because I'm excited to go against Daz, but let me rephrase that, because I am excited to go against Daz, but this is a little bit bigger than just my opponent. This is a little bit bigger than that because it matters a lot. If I can take you on a spin. It's right there. It hangs in the background and you see it each and every Thursday because to me, you live on from your glory moments, but you remember the glory days. And you remember it, you reminisce in it. Nostalgia. It's nostalgic. You know, I don't know if I'm a 2-time, 3-time, maybe I'll be a 4-time, I don't know. Maybe I'll be a not time. Because if I lose this, I can't compete for it again. Or maybe while Daz was champ. Something to look into. But the facts are this. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm eager. And I'm hoping this ain't the last time that I get a shot at the TV championship. But for my opponent, Daz, as I went through this entire thing without mentioning you, our history has gone through that. And I respect you too much to talk down to you. You're a 4-time champion. You've gone toe-to-toe with Corey over this exact belt. I'm just here hoping for a piece of the pie. But you know me. When it comes to something as sweet as a television championship, I'm going to want more than a piece. Here's your boy shooting a shot. Hope I don't miss.
You are unfamiliar with the rules of TV rules. Each promo must be at least 3 minutes long. The winner is the longest promo, providing you don't go 3 minutes more than your opponent. So challenger first.
Yeah, the 3-minute rule could get you. That's also one I love. So my time was 6 minutes, 38 seconds.
Ooh.
And I played it a little too safe. My time was 5 minutes, 13 seconds.
Hey.
El Jefe joins the 4-time group as your new television champion.
The Quattro.
Quattro. There's only 3 of us, but it's a Quattro.
Quattro. I like it. I like it. I like it. Oh, goodness gracious. Dead ass? Can I be dead ass? I was, as you can tell from my promo, the goosebumps were going. I was more excited for this than I was King of the Mic because I've done King of the Mic. I mentioned it there, and I brought it up again. We went to war over this, brought it relevancy, and then you and Cypher went over it, brought it to even more relevancy. Now the gauntlet I would say the gauntlet, but the door is wide open. It's the same gamut. It's time to keep this thing going. It is the Workhorse Championship. So I am now sending the beacon out to everyone out there. If you're lost in the ether, Chris Reed, it's time to get your ass back. If you're afraid of the dark, I'm not. Demoness, bring that ass this way. Any of you junk ass mugs what the hell's their goddamn gimmick? The
Which one?
MWO, the PWO,
Oh, the CWO.
the CWC, the goddamn PBS special on Saturday mornings, whatever the hell y'all call yourself this week.
SMTV.
With magical powers. Bring that ass this way. It is what it is. The Quattro wants all the smoke.
I miss SMTV and RIP CITV.
Hell yeah.
Damn straight.
All right, so congratulations to the new television champion joining the 4-time club, El Jefe.
Gotta love it. The club is beautiful. They got warm towels. I'm gonna take advantage. So still to come, the King of the Mic final. I got some more work to be done, but there's one person that didn't quite make it that far, and it was Scouse Mysterio after I knocked him out in the semifinals. He did bring the bout, though. Well, as general manager, I have acquired a message from said Scouse Mysterio following his latest loss. Unfortunately, ladies, this time, it's not in the shower. I'm a little disappointed, too, truth be told.
Alright, here we go. This is my theme song. This is... What are you laughing for? I'm being serious. This is my theme song. Oh, shut up. Booyaka, booyaka, this is my year. Booyaka, booyaka, calm down. Booyaka, this is my year. Booyaka, booyaka, Scouse Mysterio. Booyaka, this is my year. Booyaka, calm down. Booyaka, this is my year. Booyaka, Scouse Mysterio. I fucked up again. I let down old Kenny again. I should be competing for the King of the Mic crown tonight, but I fucked up. Again. I was defeated by Moses Marquez a few weeks ago, and I did not make it to the final tonight. I'm sorry, old Kenny. I'm sorry I keep letting you down. I'm sorry I keep slipping up. But I do have a path to redemption. Because you see, losing King of the Mic was not my fault. It wasn't. I was distracted. That's right, I was distracted. That's a fact, that is. Because you see, there's somebody that has been breathing down my neck throughout the whole tournament, trying to stop Scout Mysterio from taking his rightful place at the top of the mountain in Max Wrestling. And that is another masked fucker who calls himself Scout Americano. Well, you leathery little bastard, you've got me attention. What else am I supposed to do but face you? So here's what I'm proposing. Scout Mysterio versus Scout Americano at the 600th Max Wrestling episode, the Great Promo Bash. Show up and we'll see who's fucking laughing then, you bastard.
This is the voice of Killer Cross, and right about now, we're about to take it to the max. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Madhouse.
You're listening to Let Me In, the Massacre Mix by Captain's Revenge, the official theme song for Open Door. Available now with all Captain's Revenge music everywhere you can stream.
Welcome back to Open Door. I am your captain along with El Jefe and Beer. Speak their names and they appear. If you like what you've seen so far, make Max Wrestling your new home. We have custard creams. All you gotta do is drop a people's elbow on that like button and a 5-knuckle shuffle on the subscribe button, because that's how the algorithm works. We're here every single week because it's a Thursday thing.
Hashtag Max on Thursdays. Thursdays on Max. Whatever you want to do, just hashtag the hell out of us. But for those that don't want to get down with the hashtagging and prefer the old-fashioned podcast, pop in your headphones to go about your day. We got you covered there too. Don't trip, tater chip. Follow us on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever it is you get your favorite podcast. And for all things Max Wrestling, and the links to get you there, plus the new title history that says I'm the Quattro, head on over to maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com.
And also, if you are having custard creams, make sure you have it with a cup of tea.
Yes.
Make sure of that. And do not forget to join Cypher on the After Max Live on Facebook right after the show. Literally, the very second when we go off the air, QR code to our Facebook group is on the screen right now. Now, there could be guests. There could be challenges. It's the most unpredictable show as they come. So scan and go after the show. And I'm going to get a t-shirt, by the way, made of that.
Please, we need the t-shirt. I'm telling you, when the t-shirt happens, it's all going uphill from there. But before we get into the t-shirt making business, and before we get into Beer's predictions of NXT's Great American Bash, let's jump into some more promo action. I made this one official because I had to, because they would not stop bugging me. You cannot call a man at 2:30 in the morning begging for craziness unless you want craziness. So it is delivered. Black Burnham has made his return to Rax Wrestling a few weeks ago when he entered the King of the Mic tournament. But since then, he caught the attention of the Demoness. And from experience, that's bad. Well, earlier this week on Extra Max, Black Burnham took it upon himself to make a very ballsy challenge to the Demoness and to AT Wrestler. Challenge accepted on my behalf. Contract signed. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a 2-on-1 handicap match. It's TV rules, and I have no idea what's going to happen.
AT Rustlar, all I can say is, of Black Burnham, you're mad. You got more balls than I have, that's for sure.
Welcome back, fam.
But you came to a Demoness movie. Oh, hello, Blackburn. It's been a while. Do you recognise this? It was the Kingpin's before I killed him again. You know what, mortal? He deserved to die. He convinced my human to be best friends. And then I ripped his tongue out. Ironic. And then he rose just so I could kill him again. To watch you mortals fret and scream and cry. You think we care, Blackburn, and you're sad he's gone? Why would you be? You're gonna be joining him very soon. Do you know why he's good he's gone? Because there's no one like him. He doesn't need to come back. Because you or no other mortal will force me to do that. Blackburn, this is why I think of your Kingpin. I believe the AT Wrestler has something to say to you. I'll see you in hell, my sweet.
Whoa, yeah, brother. Woo, yeah, that's right, bitch. Yeah, that's right. It's AT fucking Rustlar, brother. And I'm just here to do a fucking victory lap, brother. I mean, when I tell you, this is the easiest time I've ever had at a promo. I mean that. I mean, Black Burnham, you fucking moron. The Demoness just threatened your life. The Demoness just put you in your place, and I'm here to congratulate her, and I'm here to bow down to the power of the demon, brother. Yeah, that's right, and I don't have to say much, because, bitch, we only had to get to 3 minutes, and I'm telling you, it's a fucking cakewalk when you got the demon on your team. I mean, what were you fucking thinking, Burnham? Trying to go against AT fucking Wrestler, trying to go against the Demoness, brother. What a dumb fuck. And you've wasted your chance, haven't you? And you'll never get another one, bitch. And the Kingpin is gonna be dead forever, bitch. And you know what? It really doesn't matter what you say, does it? Because the reality is, you're never, ever, ever gonna beat us. And my friend, that is not a fucking prediction. It's a spoiler, bitch. Welcome to what it's like to face the CWO. Oh man, this feels amazing. And there's nobody better than us. Peace out, bitch. Yeah.
Time to remember the name. I came back to change the game. Everybody line up. I'm putting all you motherfuckers to shame. The mask is.
Hey, yeah, it's me. My name is, Black Burnham. Yes, and there are some of you who believe that you've come to my funeral. But no, you've come to see somebody who is, I'm I'm a real man. Yeah, I'm brave. Yeah, because, no, I didn't have to do this. But I stand up for what's right. Yeah, I'm here to tell the demoness that, no, I'm here to tell AT Rustlar that you were wrong, dead wrong for what you did to the Kingpin, and I am not gonna let you get away with this, and I will defeat you. And I think you think that because it's 2-on-1, and you got you got a demon on your side that you're just gonna, you're gonna walk all over me. But that's not what's gonna happen, because, I believe. I have the power of belief on my side, and that's gotta mean something in the Max Wrestling universe. No matter how big the mountain is, and no matter what you're up against, you just have to believe in yourself. I believe in the power of positivity. Yeah, and I think that even though this is really scary, and daunting, that I can do this. I can beat AT Rustlar, and I can beat the Demoness. Because AT Rustlar's, he's out of shape. Yeah, and the demon, she's very scary. But this is just a matter of time. Yeah. All I have to do to make sure that the Kingpin gets resurrected is I just have to have the longer time, and I know I can do that, because it's not that scary when you think about it. It's just a matter of talking. Yeah. So, Demoness, I do respect you, and I understand that, you're the greatest of all time. But, at the risk of you taking my life, I do have to say, you were wrong. You were wrong for what you did to the Kingpin. But it's okay, because in just a few seconds here, I will have talked longer than you and AT Rustlar, hopefully, and then you can make this right, Demoness. You could do the right thing, and you could bring the Kingpin back to life, so he could be with his wife and his kids. Yeah. You could still fix this. You don't have to be a bad demon, Demoness. You could be a good demon who does good deeds again, and you can get away from this the CWO. And I'm appealing to your black heart, Demoness, to do the right thing and let that man out of the grave, because that's what he deserves. And things could be different in Max Wrestling, and everybody could feel safe again. Yeah, and everybody can feel like they can be who they want to be, and nobody has to get buried alive, and no evil groups like the CWO have to exist. And AT Rustlar.
Have removed your voice, Black Burner. Now let's see how you speak.
Hello, Mike Larkin. Hello? Can you hear me? Must have been a wrong number.
Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? Hello? Damn prank callers.
Hello? 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 Who's this?
Hello. Travis the Walker Anderson here. How can I help you? Hello. I swear to God, if these motherfuckers don't stop messing with my fucking phone, I'm gonna get bowed up 2012 style, damn it. Can I help you? Hello? What the hell is this?
Oh, you pathetic little bitch. Look at you. Look at you. Calling out for help. Oh, that's right. You can't fucking call out for help. Because you don't have any voice, baby. And that's what it's like, brother. To have a tag team partner that's a fucking demon who has so much fucking power. And look at those people you tried to call on. A fucking ragtag crew. Who don't have one fucking iota of magic between them, brother. Nobody is gonna be able to help you. Nobody is gonna be able to save you, brother. Because there's not a man nor woman in Max Wrestling, brother, that can touch the fucking Demoness. No man, no woman who has the power of the fucking Demoness. You're fucked, brother. We'll never hear your fucking voice again. Nobody is gonna be able to help you. Nobody's gonna be able to save you. Or that bitch, the Kingpin. Oh, hey, Demoness, this shit is just too sweet, right? Yeah, tell us what you think of that shit, Demoness. Yeah.
Right, what's good, everyone? This is Beer. This is your NXT round. We're not doing a review. This is the Great American Bash prediction round. As you are aware, it is going up against AEW's Forbidden Door, which we are going to touch on in a few moments' time. So I'll go for it now. It is 7 matches advertised for the show, so I don't know whether Uncle Sean felt like more matches were needed, or Triple H actually is allergic to 5 matches, is now finally fucking finished. So anyway, I'm going to start off with Shiloh Hill against Tristan Angels. Now this has really been the battle of Mr. NXT. I don't really see the point in this feud, even though I love Shiloh and I'm getting Tristan Angels really starting to win me over. I'm going to go Shiloh. I think Shiloh will pick up the win and move Tristan Angels further forward. Mid-card title picture, don't see why not. Being like the arrogant champion I think he should be. Next, Dion Lennox versus Saquon Sugars. Saquon's just turned babyface. Saquon should win. I'd be very shocked if Dion does win, but then again, the Dark State factor there. There could be a new member of Dark State, who knows? But I'm going to go Dion, but I don't think it's going to be the end for Saquon. First championship match of the night. We got 4 championships on the line, even though one title I really tend to not want to count. We're going to start with the women's North American title. Zarya defending against Tatum Paxley. It's going to be Zarya. It's too soon for her to lose the belt. Of course, she just put the fucking belt on her, for Christ's sakes. And I think it is Tatum's farewell match. She's ready. She's ready for Monday Night Raw. And fit her into the story with Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, Sweet Dove, as Tatum calls Lyra. Next, Women's Speed Championship match sees Rance Claire defending against Ariana Grace. This is a championship that I personally do not get 8 flying fucks about. Bin it. Bin the championships. Burn them. Seriously, please, burn them. Get a new belt in. I don't care. Or bring back the Mae Young. Jesus Christ, who cares about this title? I'm going to go Ariana. Ren's been injured a little bit, so and it's also going to get the birthright into like the top heel faction in NXT. So I'll go Ariana Grace. Men's North American title match. Miles Bourne defending against Tavion Heights. For me, this will be a show stealer. Miles Bourne is excellent, and I'm a huge Tavion Heights guy. I'm going to go Miles to retain. Even though I would not mind Tavion winning the belt, but this could establish Tavion as a rock-solid heel. But I'm a Miles guy, and I don't want to upset Stephanie McCarron. Come on. You know me, I'm not that stupid. NXT Championship match. Tony D'Angelo defending against Haraku, a.k.a. Mr. Io Sky, a.k.a. Evil. And this feud has been hit and miss at the minute with this feud. I can see Haraku winning. People are going to think, oh, he's been buried, thrown away. He loses to Tony D. Tony D's title reign's been okay. It hasn't set the world on fire, but I think with it being on Forbidden Door, and obviously with New Japan being involved this weekend, they're going to try and take away a little bit of spotlight from New Japan, even though it's not really going to work, but it is what it is. I'm going to go Haraku, new champion is going to be crowned. Main event, this should be the main event. I don't care what people say. This is the match that I'm a bit annoyed about. Lola Vice defending the NXT Women's Championship against the beautiful Kendall Gray. You know, Sean, Hunter, listen, bro. Could you have not put this the week after so I get to see Tekla and Starlight Kid? Assholes. This is the hardest one to call, because Lola has only been champion for a couple of months. And is it too soon for Kendall? Oh, man, I don't know. We got Haraku winning. It means Lola's going to retain. And Tony wins, Lola's going to win. I'll die in the hill. I'm going to go Kendall. And I think there's going to be a debutante somewhere to establish as a big heel to go after Kendall. Build a division around Kendall. And I think Lola's ready for the main roster. Right, so that is my predictions done. Let us know in our Max group. Let us know your predictions. Am I wrong or am I right? Or am I right as usual? Anyway, we're going back. Let's do our Forbidden Door predictions.
So we go from 6 matches to only 8.
76
from
sorry.
TK. Let me just
As it
double check that.
stands.
Let me just double check that because
And it's going to be a 6-hour pay-per-view as well.
On a Sunday!
Exactly.
Wow!
At least NXT is going to go for like 3 hours.
Wait a minute. Have I miscounted? 1, 2, 3, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, yeah, it's 10. 10 matches, no more.
Sleep during the show.
And remember, we haven't had Collision yet, so there could be at least another 6 matches added. Probably.
Oh,
No.
shut your damn face up.
No, 10 is enough.
10's definitely enough, yeah.
I'm looking at least one of these that's going to be on the pre-show.
Yeah.
The Thunder
one of
Rosa
them's on the
match has
pre-show.
to be on the pre-show.
Yeah, it is.
Thankfully it is.
So we got 9 matches on the main show. So let's kick it off with the buy-in. Divine Dominion defending the AEW Women's Tag Team titles against Thunder Rosa and Olympia.
Where's Olympia? Is that she from that CMLL?
I believe so.
Have a look. I have Olympia.
Yeah,
Yep.
CMLL.
I've never seen her before.
Oh, it's her. Oh, I recognize the mask. Sorry, I got excited over that. You see what happens when you grow up with lucha? Oh, wait a minute. That's not who I think it is it?
I've never seen it before, so it'll be a first for me.
I wish my internet would work a little faster right now. The mask looks really familiar, but it also reminds me of a very specific young lady that got banned from wrestling. I don't know if she's back or not. Nope, that's not her. Oh, thank Jesus Christ. Okay, no, she's just Miss Olympia. Looks like she was a bodybuilder turned wrestler.
Hence the name, I guess.
Right? Makes sense.
I'll
A lot of relatives in the biz.
Go ahead, Beer. You want to start?
I'll start with this one. It's really pissing me off of what they're doing with Megan Bayne, because I love Megan Bayne. She is literally what AEW should have with a real Ripley. She is a beast.
She's fucking mad.
And Thunder Rosa, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. 'Cause remember Thunder Rosa in the first 3 years in AEW?
Yeah.
Fucking great.
Banger
I
with
love-
fucking
I
Britt
love the
Baker.
way you said it. You remember her back in the day?
Thunder Rosa, back in my day.
Early AEW seems like so long ago.
It really does. Jesus.
It felt like yesterday when we had the first Double or Nothing. Thunder Rosa, it's upsetting me about their booking her. She's been terribly booked since she's come back from injury. I'll go Divine Dominion because I think I know what TK's plan's probably going to be going into All In. You're going to have the Brawling Birds, Windsor and Jamie Hayer to win the tag titles in their home country.
I'd like
it. So I think that'll be the plan, and then please pop Megan Bayne out on her own. Give her the Jade Cargill run, what you had for the TBS title. That's how you book Megan Bayne to be a beast. And Lena Cross, I don't know much about Lena Cross, to be fair. I know she's from Australia, whatever. So I'll go Divine Dominion, and then, the plan's going to be the rest going into All In.
Yeah, I don't think she's done much more than Australian and Japan indies.
Nah. Which is fine, but still.
I'll go with Double D as well, Divine Dominion.
Yeah, I'm going to say I'm in the boat. I'm not giving it to a hodgepodge tag team, let alone one where, again, they're not doing anything with Thunder Rosa, and they're just going to be like, hey, look, there's some chick from CMLL who's not going to hang out all the time to be your tag partner and be champ. All right. So, yeah, no, Logic's out the door. Olympia does look really, really impressive, though, so I'm intrigued to see this match, at least. It should be fun because, again, Megan Bayne's supposed to be big and powerful. We got another one big and powerful. It should at least be entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this might be the opener because we all know Mox is Mr. Curtain opener. John Moxley defending the Continental title against Bandito. Let's kick it off with that.
Thank you.
And I also feel like we have to keep reminding people that Bandito is the current Ring of Honor World Champion because he never brings his belts out.
Nope. Yeah, I must say, let's keep it funky. That he's a real deal, especially in the singles world. I really want to do it. I really want to pull the trigger. I wanted to do it last time. Who did he face last? Kyle O'Reilly. He was facing Kyle O'Reilly for the Continental. I was like, give it to him. You know what I mean? Why not? Do it. Dude, pull the trigger. Give it to him. I just I feel like it needs to come off of John. I feel like it needs to. And it's not so much that this guy's deserving of it or that guy's deserving of it. It's more just so he needs the belt off. But if we're going to do it, I thought Kylo O'Reilly, good return, wrestler you liked, would be a good move. But then again, we don't know when he's going to randomly leave again. So to play it safe, why not go with a dude who's been killing it on the other brand, who we know can be a singles guy and can have good matches with a hell of a lot of other people? Put it on Bandito. So I'm 100% in that boat, dude. It's time to move on. give it to Bandito and let him go to work.
Yeah. I'll go Bandito too. He's super over right now. He's just
so over.
Got done going for the world title. Why not give him the Continental? And again, I keep forgetting Mox has got it.
Motherfucker.
I think Tony's going to play it safe, and I think Mox is going to retain. And all eyes on me, and Mo, you're going to love me for this. Give the Continental belt to Brody King at All In.
Ooh.
Please. Because Brody King is, we all love Brody King. He's a fucking
I like that.
animal.
I do. Fuck.
Especially I love the thing last week with him and Marina Shafir were barking at each other's faces, by the way. I thought that was pretty entertaining.
Great. Good shit.
I thought Bandito was Wrestler of the Year last year by some distance.
Yeah, you kept saying.
Incredible.
It's fantastic.
But I don't know. I'm gonna go Mox. Tony's gonna play it fucking safe as usual. I can't see the
rethink.
I think all this story with Osprey that's going on, I don't think the Moxley Murder Crew is probably going to lose anytime soon. So I'm going to sadly go with John Moxley.
You're making me want to rethink this because, like, the reality of the matter is like, yeah, I think it would work better on Brody. But the reason why I'm not going to change it, and I'll give you a reason why I'm not going to change it. You want to know what I think would be better than Mox versus Brody King?
Ooh.
Bandito versus Brody King.
Oh,
and I think it's like it'd be one of those where it's like it'd be a fucking banger of a match, and then they'd shake hands and just fucking move on with life. So I'm gonna leave that there and let that marinate for fucking All In. You're welcome. I'm just fucking scoring today.
I'll need new pants for that match.
Yeah, you and me both, fam.
Pepper needs new shorts.
So that's right, baby. That's wet naps.
We got a three-way tag with nothing on the line, just good old-fashioned wrestling.
Dudes.
We got the Young Bucks versus El Sky Team, Mystico and Mascara Dorada versus Unbound Company, Shingo Takagi and Titan.
Titan, I love it. Love fucking Titan. This guy's great. He's always been competing. It's a long-time CMLL wrestler. Has always competed in like Best of Super Juniors. It was. I want to say at one point in time, like a fucking junior tag champion with somebody. Good dude. Good teams. Shingo, and then it's fucking Shingo Takagi. But it's the Bucks, dude. This is straight. Just let's go back to Japan and fucking have one. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a New Japan match to the fullest. And I really do think that you're just gonna want to put a spotlight on the Bucks. You're really not gonna want them to lose. I love the other teams because I keep talking about doing anything with Mystico. Do anything with Mystico, please. And this could be it. Him and Mascara Dorada could be fucking a banger. Like, could be a fucking sick ass team together. They really, really could. But then again, too, I also think, fucking, why not give New Japan? This is why I hate this show, because it's gonna be one hard one to really predict, especially with matches like this, because like you want Shingo to look good too. But then again, it's Shingo Takagi. He's Shingo Takagi. All right, motherfucker, he cool no matter what. You know what I'm saying? He don't need much. He really don't need much. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna say he's gonna go with the Bucks. But if he goes with El Sky Team, fucking throw him in the tag division yesterday type shit. You know what I mean? Because that would be a great addition to the tag division.
Black Pop. Yeah,
it's harder when there's nothing on the line.
Seriously.
Which way?
Yeah, I'll go the Young Bucks. Safe card.
It's the safe move, man.
I don't think there's much to think about, being that it's just basically an exhibition match. So, yeah, fuck it, I'll just go to Bucks.
Yep.
Actually, I think that's no. There's 3 matches where there's nothing really on the line. But moving on to Shota Umino versus Pac for the IWGP Global Title, basically a fuck your neck match.
Thank you for saying it so I don't have to. This is going to be stupid, as the kids would say. Okay. I've been thinking about this one for probably a little bit too long. But there's a reason. And I'm still indifferent on my answer, to be completely honest. But I think about it like this. New Japan brought this title in hopes of having my thought was an American reach. A belt that would hang out in America, and it had recognition with New Japan, and then that guy would go, but they never really did that. You know what I mean? They never really did it. I think this could be the shot to do so. I really don't think Shota Umino is going to hang out in the States. I think it'd be fucking amazing if he did. Oh, I think it'd be amazing if he did. But that's just not going to happen. That's just not going to happen. However, what could happen is the Death Riders interfere because of the numbers and cost Shota Umino this belt. Starting up something and getting it going, you know what I mean, and getting a whole feud going, getting guys to get sent out to Japan. Maybe fucking Danny Garcia takes off because he ain't doing shit anyway. You know what I mean? Maybe Claudio Castagnoli takes off. I mean, I was hoping he would be a part of the G1, but he's not. You know, so, but again, it's just a way of branching. And I think that would be a good thing. And then you have this championship that's going to be featured because the Death Riders are featured every week. It's going to be featured each and every week on Collision and Dynamite. So why not roll with it? You know what I mean? I'm thinking business a little bit too much for this one, maybe. But I think that's a good stepping stone you can have. Shota Umino, however, though, is not a bad champion. He's not like, oh, well, he's dog shit, just take the belt off him anyway. I just think that this is something you can make a feud out of. This is something that you can help get more attention around the championship, because the last time anyone had to give a fuck about this championship, was it? I forget the Yuta Taoshu was the last guy to have it. So it's like you know what I mean? Nobody's bringing this. I remember when David Finlay had it, and still nobody cared.
He was the first champion, wasn't
he? Yeah, he was the first champion. So it's like, well, can we do something? And I think AEW could be the place. Hell, you're going to have Pac lose it to somebody in AEW type of shit. You know what I mean? And try to bring relevance to it. I just think that that's something that could help. Yes, internet, I'm sorry. That's championship 912 in wrestling companies. But I promise you, this one means something different, I think. Probably not.
Yeah, I mean, when you mentioned this, was pretty much designed to reach an international audience. It effectively replaced the IWGP US title, which only lasted, 5 years?
Yeah, about 5 years.
5 or 6 years. So
yeah.
It is essentially the title that should reach international companies and fans, but I'm kind of thinking they just keep it on Umino.
I think so too. But I'm going to stick with Pac for me, just because, again, I want to branch it. I want to branch it.
Remember when Pac won the international title, I think it was, in AEW, and he literally took it to other companies and wrestled with it.
And that's why I think you can do the same here.
Beer?
It's potential. I think the match is going to be great, because, obviously we love Pac, and it's like, and obviously the Moxley Murder Crew at the minute is still literally, like I said, in that thing, the thing with Ospreay, and I can't see anyone losing. Though I'm going to be a fan of the match, because obviously I was very happy when I heard the match was announced. I'll go Pac, but obviously Pac can obviously then lose it in Japan when the time is right. So I'll go Pac.
I'll go to Japan and lose it. All right, let's get this one out the way.
I don't like it.
The women's Owen final.
And I think with Pac, he is overdue a singles title as well, because he hasn't been a singles champion in a long time.
All right, we'll stick with Beer because I know he's going to rant about this one. The women's Owen final, Mercedes Moné versus Maya World. No disrespect, but it's fucking obvious.
I don't like it.
What's the point in this match? You've made it fucking obvious, Tony. You had the chance of having a second banger match with Mercedes and Athena. If this is to build up Maya World to dethrone Athena for the ROH Women's title, fair enough. I don't know whether this is obviously going to be sympathy for Maya World, because obviously she lost her brother, and obviously God rest his soul, of course. It's a horrible thing that's happened to her family. I personally think Mercedes and Athena was there, and I could have gone with what I call could have happened. Athena to win the match. You could have had Mercedes beating Tekla. Thank God, hopefully not going to happen. At the Redemption pay-per-view, obviously that's coming next month. And then you could have had Mercedes Athena 3 going into All In, but it's too fucking obvious, Tony. You're a fucking idiot. It's going to be Mercedes, and then our worst fears are going to come true at All In.
Tony, you fucking nerd.
I wouldn't. It's not the fact that we know she's going to go for the women's world title at All In that pisses me off, because, I mean, that was inevitable. It's just how obvious, blatant, in your face this tournament's been. And especially the final now. I mean, I really mean no disrespect, but she ain't done nothing. And she's up against Mercedes Moné in the final. It really should have been Mercedes and Athena Part 2.
Yep. It was right there, Tony.
Mercedes. Go ahead.
Go on, man.
Y'all never heard of the underdog story? How dare you, you son of a... Okay, that's enough of that. No, like, okay, let's be for real here. Love an underdog story. Okay, fucking badass. I love the setting up of a feud. You beat somebody in a fucking tournament to gain a fucking, an opportunity later down the line. I like that, but can we sidebar this for a second? Because we don't get to watch that. That's on Ring of Honor. So why are you pushing it here? It's like, I get the significance. I do. I fucking do. Like, trust me, I get it. But in what way do you think that affects AEW fans? And that's the question that I'm asking right now. Because if that was an answer to it, then maybe it'd make a little bit more sense. But rather, I don't know. And I love booking these things because it seems to be simplicity escapes a lot of minds of bookers, especially when your name's Tony Khan and or Triple H. Here's your final. Mercedes Moné versus Athena.
Yep.
Athena is in there whooping ass. Mercedes makes a comeback. It looks like it's going to be over. Here goes Athena's comeback. Oh, she hits the top rope to go to her thing. There's a masked somebody who pushes her off. Pushes her right into whatever dumb thing, fucking whatever the fuck dumb shit Mercedes' finisher is called. Mercedes moves on. Mask comes off. It's Maya World. Oh my God. What will happen next? Coming to tune in next week on Ring of Honor. The fucking Dragon Ball Z ending type of shit. But that's what you fucking do. That's how you build your shit to fucking for that. Like I get the win. I get it. I do. But why are we avoiding Athena? I think that's the question I need to be asking, because maybe I'll find an answer that way. Why are we avoiding Athena and Mercedes? Like, what is the deal here? For real, what is the deal here? Can they not play well with each other? Is that a thing? Is that what's going on? You know what I mean? Does it turn into a shoot? Why can they not work together? Because that's what this should be. This is Forbidden Door. This is supposed to be that match that you never thought would happen, or the match that we all been clamoring to happen. Why not go with the fucking tagline? Instead, congrats to her, Maya World, we have a random person who then we go, yeah, you're going to win. So I'm going to go get a fucking beer while this match is happening, and when the obvious happens, I'm going to be like, cool.
It's the piss break match, theoretically.
Yeah.
I mean,
you already had the upset win in the first round when Maya World beat Sky Blue. Nobody saw that coming.
There you go.
So.
Oh, hey, look at that. Big win for nobody. Hey, all right. And then move on.
Really cool. But now you got Athena, and Athena should go on.
Should.
And we could have had Athena versus Suri, but obviously Suri got injured, so.
Yeah.
And that hurts.
Mm-hmm.
But it does beg the question, as Mo, you great said again, why are they avoiding this match? They had an absolutely outstanding match last year. I think was it Beach Break or whatever it was?
Yeah, because we all thought, oh, great, Athena's going to become another victim, and she fucking won.
Mm-hmm.
it was a fantastic match. But I don't even know if they faced each other on the main roster when she was Ember Moon. But it's just, why are you avoiding this? This is a mega match. So how great Athena is in Ring of Honor, even though no one watches Ring of Honor because Ring of Honor is terrible, except Athena.
I wouldn't say it's terrible. It's just they don't seem to have anything to draw you in. Like, I've never seen an advert or anything for Ring of Honor or TK era Ring of Honor where I'm going, hey, maybe I'll watch that.
Deonna Purrazzo's there as well, and that hurts.
Yeah, she should be focal point AEW, but... Alright,
Yeah,
clean sweep for Mercedes because it's so fucking obvious. Moving on. Cope and Cage defend the tag team titles against the Dogs.
I'd laugh so hard if these dudes just lost the fucking belts. Just like, bam, they're lost.
After all
you
that.
just won them, now you lost them. But that's not going to happen. I don't know who else is on the list for Cope and Cage. Who else in the tag other than the Young Bucks?
Brodito.
I like Brodito, but I think all transit lines, if you will, are going to point towards the Young Bucks, and I think it'll end up being Edge and Christian, quote unquote, versus the Young Bucks in All In.
Yeah.
But you gotta remember, there's a certain two teams that'll be free agents very soon.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to make that big of an impact where they're going to need to be in the title picture, because I don't think it's not like WWE where they're like, oh, well, look, fucking, the machine guns are here. We need to crown them. Or like, what the fuck? Why? Because it'll be a shock to the world. And then it was. And then they were like, wait a minute, why did we do that? Because we wanted to shock the world. Well, they're not our style. What the fuck?
Well, Dax and Kasha are taking a break from wrestling. Dax and Kasha have been incredible for about at least 10 years, even when they were in the E at the time when they were the Revival. But I think it's obviously with the New Day talk as well. Obviously, I think they're AEW bound as well.
For sure.
So, Edge and Christian obviously to retain. I can't see Finley and Clark Connors. Fuck Clark Connors retaining. Well, I don't know if he's true now about dating Tackler. I don't know if it's true or not, but still fuck him anyway. So yeah, Edge and Christian, but I like the prospect of Edge and Christian against the Young Bucks at All In.
Love it.
Sign me up for that.
I don't see anything on Clark Connors. That remains to be seen. All right. I think Mo needs to start with this one because it's just a New Japan wet dream. Kenny Omega versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, so I had to look it up. I needed to look it up so I can make sure. They've only had one other singles match all the way back in 2018.
Ooh.
Yeah, 2018. And it was awesome. 4.5 star. Absolute banger. And it was part of a G1. Of course it was part of a fucking G1. We get it here in AEW. I want to say Zach actually beat Kenny, if I'm not mistaken. It didn't say in the thing, so we'll leave the suspense for. Well, then there you go. Shit, suspense is gone. Anyway, regardless, Kenny is on a mission. Let me stop. I was gonna say on a run. No, Kenny's on a mission. Kenny's on a mission right now to be the quiet hero that's gonna save AEW. And I think it's gonna start by putting on a great match against Zack Sabre Jr. He's going to get some opportunity at the World Championship in the next pay-per-view. And then he's probably going to fucking turn around and lose it a month later with Will Ospreay. Or it's going to end up being some sort of triple threat. I just know that Kenny and Will have to have something happening at Wembley in order for this thing, for Will to be that big. I know they think extremely highly of MJF, but it needs to be Kenny. I'm sorry, but it needs to be Kenny. And it's, like I said, it starts here, and then we figure out the rest of it systematically some other time. Again, you can go back and forth with this motherfucker. You can hot potato this belt for a little bit between Kenny and Will Ospreay, and I promise you, nobody in the world will complain. Not a single person in the world will complain about it. So it has to be Kenny. Thanks, Zach, for coming out. It's probably going to bang. Probably going to be about 5 star, or at least Uncle Dave's going to say so. So I can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
He's investigating.
I'm investigating how many times Zach's been on Forbidden Door because he seems to just be the guy that comes in once a year and has a cool match.
Yep.
He wasn't on Forbidden Door last year.
No.
Didn't he face Nigel last year?
Was that last year?
Yeah, I'm sure he faced Nigel McGuinness last year.
At Forbidden Door?
I'm very confident he faced...
Door, though?
I think it was Forbidden Door. I think he faced Nigel McGuinness
he did.
last.
Yeah, he beat Nigel McGuinness last year with
the IWGP World Heavyweight. He was world champ. That's right.
With
that's the one.
With Bag of Dicks in his corner.
Mm-hmm.
He defeated Orange Cassidy the year before, so his record was pretty good. So yeah, Kenny does probably stand a better chance at winning.
He's a big deal. But then again, as you're pointing it out, dude, Zack Sabre Jr. is no fucking joke. No joke, and he's got a great record at Forbidden Door.
Yeah, I'll go Kenny.
Well, with Zack Sabre Jr., he did one thing that the England football team can do. He brought it home when he won the IWGP World Championship. So, as a Welshman, I like to get my digs in. I'm going to go Kenny, because obviously I think we know what's going to happen. He's going to face MJF, Montreal, win the belt, face Ospreay at All In. So I'll go, give me Kenny Omega.
Hope you're listening, Tony.
Back out.
We take things. Credit card.
Speaking of Ospreay, again, this one's been pretty obvious all the way through the tournament, but I'm not mad about it because it makes sense. Will Ospreay versus Swerve Strickland. Love Swerve Strickland. Love them both. But obviously it makes the most sense for Ospreay to go on to All In.
Yeah.
I just wish
most sense.
I wish they could have done something to make us think twice and go, actually, maybe he's not going to get to Wembley. Because he started off, obviously they were playing on a neck injury in the early stages of the tournament. And I think it was was it the first round or before the first round where, they were really playing the neck injury and maybe he's going to get taken out of the tournament. But then in the later stages of it, he was just no damage done. Will Ospreay, untouchable.
Untouchable. I'm the assassin again, and my neck is fixed.
All you needed was a fucking ice pack.
Hey, if it works, it fucking works. I want to try to be like, oh, I feel so bad for Swerve. This ain't gonna do shit. It's going to be a great match. They're all going to go there each way. The internet's going to be mad that Swerve's getting buried, quote unquote. But the fact is that this is already written in the stars. Okay, this was set in stone months ago when his neck injury miraculously got better and he had the fusion surgery or whatever it was.
It's all that training with the Death Riders. Magic.
Oh yeah, and then falling out of the circle because he's not totally in sync with them. I love it.
Beer, Ospreay?
If it will top the match that they had at Forbidden Door 2 years ago, then I think we're in for a classic. Beer, Ospreay for me, 100%.
Oh yeah, either way, it's going to be a hell of a match.
Soul slap.
I think Ospreay also deserves to win just for that interview with Shivani.
Yes.
Was it Collision?
It was last
Clean
week,
yourself up, I gotta go Houston.
Oh no, that was on Dynamite.
Was it Dynamite last week?
Oh yeah,
Dynamite last week.
He said, he's like, I pumped one out. What do you say? He said, I pumped one out.
Pumped the life out of her.
Oh yeah, pumped the life out of her or whatever. He said, I got to go, babe. I've got to go to Houston.
Well, I hope Alex Winter did clean herself up before they did travel to Houston. That's all I can hope for.
Hopefully they had another pumping because everything's bigger in Texas.
Hey, I love it. They'll be fighting over championships.
No
wedding rings or wedding belt. I love it.
I love the feud, literally between Thekla and Stardom. She's not against a single wrestler.
Amazing.
She's against an entire fucking company.
The entire fucking company.
Okada-san was fearing for his life last week. So Thekla defending the women's world title against Starlight Kid.
And this match is going to fucking slap. Because I did actually watch the Stardom show, and when Tackler actually appeared, I went, what? This mad bitch appears from nowhere.
She's so good.
She's great.
Incredible.
She's fucking great. But here's the problem. She's great. And then there's Starlight Kid. Dude, I've now don't get me wrong. Thekla is like the total fucking package. She's first off, she's hot. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you can yell at me all day long. That's okay. I'll accept it. But she's excellent in the ring. Great promo, awesome persona. Just everything about her is clicking. She's hitting on all cylinders right now.
Yeah.
But there are only so many megastars in Japan, not New Japan, in Japan in general. And Starlight Kid was one that was going to be that. She was going to be it. When Mercedes was trying to make a name or whatever in Japan, she said, bitch, you had to go through me to make a motherfucking name. And it was a massive feud. Starlight Kid is a fucking game changer. Okay, she's a fucking game. Imagine when Asuka came to NXT. Okay, imagine the Stephanie McCure, kind of scenario here. A fucking immediate impact player. God, I want to fucking pull the trigger on this one, but again, I think I said it last week. Thekla is amongst the top, the tippy top of the women of all wrestling right now. She's just so up there. Questioning it would make me sound like a total idiot. But I keep fanboying. That's what it is. I was trying to put a word to it. I keep fanboying over Starlight Kid. I keep imagining the idea of Starlight Kid winning to quote unquote save Stardom, and then she gets to take the belt back and show it all over them. And oh, look at that! And then imagine the influx then. Imagine the other women's wrestlers we get from Stardom. We had this great working relationship with them, and then it just kind of died. Now it can be back. Now it can be back because Starlight Kid is AEW Women's Champion. Why the fuck not? Will it happen? Doubtful, because Thekla will cheat her ass off to win if she needs to, which is a lot more attractive than you think. However, I guess it's fantasy land, so I'll live in reality. Yeah, Thekla has to take it. She has to retain it.
We're all on the Thekla train, but I gotta say, Starlight Kid is so impressive. Debuted at the age of 14 in fucking Stardom.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right. Former IWGP Women's Champion too. There's only a few of them. She was one.
That's true. I think with Thekla at the moment, I'm gonna say she's top 5 in the world right now. Joe, fuck it. She's number 1 in the world right now. She's 5'1", but with an aura of a Rhea Ripley, who's about 5'10", 6 foot.
Yeah.
But she's feuding with the whole fucking brand, and that's what Trick had last year. But this is with Japan. This is with Stardom, the biggest women's promotion in the world.
Yeah.
And she is literally making shit look too fucking easy. So, Thekla, keep the belt on her. I'd say keep the belt on her forever. But before I'm going to get to the bell on board in a bit, and this is some goon that is going to make the bell on board. And this is about Thekla, by the way. So, yeah, I'm going to give it to Thekla.
Right.
Keep it on her forever.
More than likely, the main event, Team Briscoe versus Team MJF Steel Cage. Obviously, if Team Briscoe wins, he gets a shot at MJF's AEW title.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's what it's going to be. I think we're finally going to get that Mark Briscoe opportunity at the World Championship. They've been avoiding it. They were avoiding it all the way since Hangman was fucking World Champion, and that had that opportunity to just have a friendly 1-on-1 match just for the fucks of it, for fucks. But no, they wanted to push it off, which is fine. But now I don't think you really can, because Mark Briscoe has been a pretty big factor in the MJF new run, if you will. And he's been a pretty big thorn in his side. I really do think it's time to pull the trigger. And maybe that means that leaves him weak for Kenny somehow. You know what I mean? Or maybe, I don't know. I guess we got to keep figuring out a way, or I said, we continue to figure out ways for Kenny to get the belt prior to Wembley. But, I mean, it's got to start with right here. Like, they're going to have to go to war in this. Max is going to be, oh, I'm hurt, I'm recovering. And then he's going to have to go through some crazy-ass fucking match with Mark Briscoe. I watch it be some weird stipulation. Might even be on a Dynamite.
Yeah. Yeah, like they did with Darby.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Another surprise championship win. And then also over Max, which would be awesome and hilarious at the same time.
Darby's also on Team Briscoe as well. I forgot to point it out.
There we
Funny
go.
enough, I do think, though, that MJF has the strongest team.
He does.
You got Okada,
On
you got
paper.
Andrade. But,
Watch
I mean, he basically has
Butcher.
a whole team on his team, the Don Callis
Yeah.
family, whereas Briscoe's got the conglomeration, Takeshita, and then Darby.
Hey, no Kyle and Roddy slander. My guys.
Won't have it. Conglomeration.
MJF also had to pay his partners to team with him, or at least their manager. So, Team Briscoe's probably just the most cohesive unit, but the names on the other side look stronger. But
Like I said, it's all about on paper.
based on the stipulation, I gotta go Briscoe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it makes the most sense.
Has to be Briscoe. Like I said, you're going to set up for an opportunity, and maybe this is another chance that Max loses the belt to somebody that he shouldn't have lost the belt to, and Mark Briscoe's champion. Congratulations.
Thank you for joining us for Open Door. Now, our next Max event is a landmark occasion as we celebrate episode 600 on July 23rd at the first ever Great Promo Bash. Along with our celebrations, it features predictions for AEW's redemption. Now, if you remember episode 500, I became the Max Heavyweight Champion, longest reigning Max Heavyweight Champion. Not just me says it. I'm going to go back to back, and I am going to put Phoenix down once and for all.
Well, that is one way to redemption, but there's plenty of action coming your way as well, because as we heard, the challenge laid down at Trivia Takeover, El Jefe has a taste for trivia and will challenge Beer one-on-one for the Knowledge Championship under best of 7 rules. Whoever walks out won't have long to celebrate because they'll be defending against Cypher the following week at Promo Slam.
Oh, goodness gracious. Look at that. A hard-working knowledge schedule. I wonder if somebody will complain about it later. And it's double duty for Beer. Again, looking at complaining. There he goes. Because he also has a challenge of his own as he gets his Promo Mania rematch against the Phoenix for the Max Wrestling World Championship. And this one, it's nasty. It's fun. This one is Last Man Standing.
And as we heard earlier, it is the Battle of the Masked Scousers. Scouse Mysterio has been challenged by Scouse Americano to a match at the Great Promo Bash.
Yay, when two Scousers go to war. Once again, it comes your way July 23rd, and one of the theme songs is Destination Unknown by Metal Forge, exclusive to Max Wrestling right now. If you want to listen to it, you'll have to ask Beer. And as always, go to maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com for more information.
Now, before we get to the final battle of the final main event of the evening, I've got a proposal for you, Mr. Marquez.
Oh.
As you recently just won your championship, and I'm putting my championship on the line,
Rub it in.
let's raise the bar a little bit.
Oh.
How about when me and you go to battle, let's do title versus title. What do you say?
You know what? I like my odds. It's best of 7, not category based. We're living free and wild here in the television division, as I now
Yay.
catchphrase because it sounds fucking awesome. Let's make it happen. Bump it. You know what I mean? You want to be Beer 2 belts? The Quattro will cooperate with you. Worst case scenario, hell, I'm walking out with everything, and I defend the belt against myself. For fuck's sake.
You know what? I like it because it's going back to the roots. The Max TV title used to be trivia or promo.
I like it.
Or nothing.
Gonna be the bomb.com.
Now, as that match is now set for the Great Promo Bash, and before we put some points on the board, it's time for our main event. And it's the King of the Mic final. Now, we've got the World Cup ongoing. This is bigger than the World Cup. Who is going to Promo Slam to challenge a promo champion of their choosing? Now, will it be Cypher? Or is it Moses Marquez? Can he become the first ever 3-time king of the mic.
He's already made history once tonight.
Are you ramped up? Are you ready to go, Corey? Are you focused in? And are you paying attention? Because if you are, then I know that everyone else watching is. So then, let me do this good and proper. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Max Wrestling proudly brings to you its two-time King of the Mic winner and your co-GM of Max Wrestling. This is how you're supposed to say it, Don Callis. Yo soy el jefe. What's up, Dig Dog? So, I brought up the focus thing because I've been going back. I thought it's King of the Mic. You know what I mean? I haven't done this in a little bit, not to a big extent. It's big time rules. You know what I mean? 10-minute limit, 5-minute gap. The whole thing's out here. We're throwing it. We're going yard, baby. We're in extra time, and every little bit minutes matter. See, that's the thing. I'm prepared to go the extra minutes. Are you prepared the extra minutes? Because you weren't really that prepared to go against AT Wrestler. It felt like you were more prepared to go against the guy I went up against, which was Rodney Slabovich. Okay? You seemed underconfident against Beer. But see, there was one that did impress me a little bit. And that was when you were going after the television championship, or I should say defending the television championship against the captain. And seeing that bit of confidence, seeing that edge on you, I thought that's the guy. That's the guy right there to be just a little worried about. But I mean just a little. And I do not mean that by any disrespect. There is no disrespect by what I say about it being you. Because I brought up all that, clarified it, finished it, to bring up again that this is the big time. This is a final. This is extra time of a cup final. And you see, Corey, it's always great to have the underdog team show up in the final. It's always great when a Crystal Palace, when a Sunderland, when a Birmingham City, when a Charlotte FC get that nice bid in this tournament where they really don't belong. They're the underdog. They're the Cinderella story, as we call it here in the States. And that's what you are, bro. You are the Cinderella story. You're the guy that got past Beer. You had to get past probably one of the bigger other opponents outside of myself in Beer in order to even move on to remember that you're not going against Rodney Slabovich. It's actually AT Wrestler. And, well, it's ands and buts. Here we are now. You made it to the final. It's cup time, baby. It's cup time. Somehow, some way, we made it in extra time. You got 2 in the back of the net. I got 2 in the back of the net. But you see, that's where the experience I have comes in now. Now it's a matter of who's going to out technical the next person. Who's going to be the better manager, the better strategician in this entire thing. Now, I bring up strategician. I don't know if that's a real thing, but it might be because it sounds good enough. But in strategy, I could park the bus. I could sit back. I can make this promo as long as I absolutely can in plain defense. Right? It seems like that's something I can do. I could absolutely park the bus in plain defense. Or I can go for the win. If we're already dying and we're all on tired legs, why am I going to sit it? I know that you're going to make a mistake at some point. But at the same time, you're going to be just as defensive as you are going to be attacking. See, that's where the strategy comes in. That's where the knowledge, the experience that I have is going to come in. You're going to be prepared to go the distance. You're going to be prepared to do what you think it takes to get past me. You think it's going to take this much time. You think it's going to... I assure you, your thought process was proper. Was it the right one? I'm a chameleon, baby. I adapt with the movement. I adapt with the cause. And if my boys are struggling in the front, we adapt. The boys are struggling in the back, we adapt. We adapt in the middle. We adapt all around. When it happens to happen, you make the adjustments. Can you, Corey, can you make the adjustments? Can you be focused in enough to compose yourself after losing the television championship to now be here in a final? Can you be confident enough to go toe to toe? Yes, you're a 4-time television champion. If the camera could pan over, it would show you the one that I helped set on fire for all of you guys to now grasp 2nd and 3rd and 4th and 5th and 6th, 7th, 8th glory, later years, newer years, the new era, if you will, of that television championship. But don't forget of where it all started and who put it on the map. So congratulations on your 4. Sorry, it's still a little hurts, I should say. It should still be a little stinger if there is. If I put a little salt in your wounds, I'm not too upset about it. Because again, I'm here to go for the win. You brag about 4-time. I want to brag about 3-time. Right now, I think I'm the only 2-time King of the Mic winner. And the fact of the matter is the first time I won it, I was the underdog. And the second time I won it, I went in there still feeling like the underdog. And now the tables have turned and the turns have tabled. Because the underdog isn't me anymore. No, sir. It's you. And maybe this is an underdog tournament. Maybe the underdog has an opportunity. Maybe the underdog can sneak one in the back of the net. Or maybe, just maybe, the underdog forgot that the other club they have to go against in this cup final is a Big 6 in the top league in the world. I'm glad you made it this far. I'm proud of you for making it this far. Hell, I'm proud of myself for making it this far without even bringing up the MDO, without bringing up our history with Travis, without bringing up that one piece that connects the entire thing together. At one point, you and I were real close. We separated. We went our own ways, and then life went on. And just like that, as life went on, it led to success for you. So, hey, just like I built the television championship for you to retain glory, I guess it took you having to go through all that torment in the MDO, all that nonsense that we went through from the brothers of creepy woods. It was weird. The Max, the debaters, you know where I'm getting at. To where we are now. It's a whole new ball game. Hell, we ain't using a ball and bat no more. Ball's on the ground. And the ball's in your court now. Do you really think that you have what it takes to be the 2-time King of the Mic winner? Thanks for coming out. I appreciate you from stopping by. Don't worry. Participation medals are passed out when you head back to the locker room.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Max Wrestling fans worldwide, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Cypher Coulter, and this is my first time being in the finals of the King of the Mic against a man we all love, some of us hate, some of us just don't want him around. But at the end of the day, this man has been the absolute glue that holds Max Wrestling together as a brand, as a business, and as a bruv. And that person is no other, than my opponent, El Jefe, Moses Marquez. Now, this is not going to be an easy bout. You got two of the best that Max has to offer. You got two talking titans in the promo game wanting to change the game. One's a regular man and one's a GM. One wants to reset the board and the other simply wants to change the game. Moses, I already know how this is going to go. You're going to sit there and do the same song and dance everybody else has done, bringing up the skeletons in my closet. So I'm not going to let you fucking do that. I'm going to tell people who I am. I am Cypher, formerly known as Flex Murdoch, formerly known as 1/3 of the most devastating faction that ever entered Max's open door, the Brothers of Max Destruction. And within that year, we absolutely ran wild. I screwed over Moses. Chris screwed over whoever he was screwing over. Travesty did what he had to do to make a point. Fuck. We were all on a roll, baby. But somewhere down the line, it stopped being about chaos and started being about apologies. It teeter-tottered. And yeah, we started it because of a natural disaster. And we turned that natural disaster into a cataclysmic entity. But somewhere along the way, Travis, he had different plans, different ideas of where he wanted to go. He didn't want to cause as much chaos. He didn't want to do this or do that. And he just gave up his world title. And that's not somebody I could stand behind because he always got on my ass about being better, doing better. Moses, you've got on my ass about being better, doing better. Daz has gotten on my ass about being better, doing better. Hell, even A.T. Rustlar, that fat son of a bitch, has got me to want to do better and be better. So what did I do? I took Travis out. I gave him a vacation. And most people think like it was a heel move, but no. I was frustrated with his decisions. I don't hate Travis. But what I do hate, Moses, is the fact that when it came to the MDO, you were different. Here, follow me over here. Better angles. See, when it was about the MDO, y'all promised me the same thing the jury did. Y'all remember the jury? Or in this case, 2 guys, 1 bitch. I'm pretty sure Daz don't mind that. I come to the MDO with Travis, Teddy P, who's now in the CWO, and you, Moses, and you. Instead of treating it like a business, you tried to be a wannabe mob boss. You tried to be the Tony Montana of Max Wrestling. You tried to be the Chavez of Max Wrestling. You tried to be the Fidel Castro of the NDO. And bitch, I was not about to be your Elian. So, at the time when I was trying to prove myself, kept dragging me down, and then I realized this was no different than the other faction I was just in. So what did I do? I snapped. Travis got screwed. That was the first strike. I got screwed. That was the second strike. And the third strike, bringing in Chris Reed to destroy me. I simply couldn't let it happen. If we all remember that time, that when I was at my most, I guess you could say pre-Vicious era, I choked Slim Chris on the bridge. No hard feelings now, but I did what I did. You didn't have no backup, El Jefe, and you don't have no backup now. You are here alone, as always. You always play this lone wolf card, and it doesn't work. Do you know the definition of insanity? Is doing the same thing and expecting a different result each time. And El Jefe, I love you, brother. I do. I love you to death, man. But you're insane. You're crazy. Now, side note, you have the TSK. I love the TSK. I love the RWT. I love Max. I love everything as a whole, as an individual. Y'all are my family. But from one man to another, when are you going to stop acting like a bitch, Moses? When are you going to be not El Jefe, but El Idolo? When are you going to be the God? Moses Marquez. Now, you're already co-GM with Crimmins. You show up every day, I give you that. I will give you that. You show up every single fucking day, but fuck you, Moses. That's not enough. That's not going to get you by. See, you can be co-GM all you want. You apply so much pressure, too much pressure. You want to take a piece of coal and turn it into a diamond so bad that you crack the coal and you get nothing. Absolutely nothing. And that's when you fail. Because Moses, whether you believe it or not, King of the Mic, first time ever versus third time's the charm. If it comes down to it, if the results are close or far, or however this may end, you will know that you've been through a fight today, Moses. And you want to know why? Here, let's try a different angle. You want to know why? Because me and you are both hungry. Me and you have our own agendas. Hell, they might be the same. But what we can both agree on is the Dragon Club has too much power. And AT Rustlar, yeah, he was right. I got cocky. I didn't have to give Daz the rematch. He never asked for it. He never asked for a look at a draw. He was perfectly fine. But at the same time, I'm a fighter, Moses. What are you? You're a guy behind a desk pretending to be a fighter. When are you going to get your ass up behind that desk? Put your dukes up. Put your feet to the ground and start throwing punches because you're not doing shit. Right now, you're getting knocked down on your ass every day with your dick in the dirt. Like, come on, Vato. I see you in USA. That's Tech a Warrior, Holmes. Blood in, blood out. I see it in you, Moses. But the bitch in you won't let it out. And that's what's going to make you fail once again. And everybody likes to come at you about the 9%. I'm not doing that, Moses. That's old. That's old material. It's worn out like old leather, bitch. What this is, it's a wake-up call in the form of a verbal ass whooping, Moses. You think you're going to get by me by any means necessary? You are fucking dead wrong. And like I told AT, do not let this smile fool you. It's a verbal ass whooping. Because the only person I've ever, well, the only two people, well, fuck. I've gotten physical with a lot of people. But El Jefe, I never got physical with you. And I never will. Because even if I did, you'd probably just sit there and cry about it. So what's it going to be, El Jefe? Are you going to bring your A game here at Open Door today? Or are you going to choke like you got a 9-inch dick down your throat? You're going to gag on it. Spitters are quitters, bitch. And you starting to look like Bonnie Blue on a good day. So Moses, whether I'm Flex Murdoch, whether I'm Cypher, or just regular old Corey, you will never beat me.
All right. Once again, King of the Mic is under TV rules. So again, every promo must be at least 3 minutes long. The winner is the longest.
We extended that though. Remember we did.
Oh yeah, 5.
Minute.
5 minutes long. The winner is the longest promo, providing you are not more than 5 minutes over your opponent's time. So, let's get to it. Mo, I don't know your time, but I know Corey's. So I want to hear yours first because I'm looking at his time now and I'm wondering which way it's gonna go.
Okay, so I'm hoping that I outlasted. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I feel confident in my time. 9 minutes, 22 seconds.
Damn. All right, so. No, even with the 3 minutes, it would have been kind of the same result. Corey's time, again, you guys know it before we do, was 12 minutes, 11 seconds.
Oh!
That's a long-ass promo, but it's enough to win. King Corey is king of the mic.
Yo!
That is mad.
Yo!
Looks like it could be
I'm
me
more
and Corey.
proud than I am disappointed.
Yeah.
Could be me
Dead
and
ass.
Corey at Promo Slam.
I'll be honest, when I first saw his time, I forgot that we extended it to 5 minutes. I thought, there's no way that's going to be 3 minutes difference.
That's awesome, dude. That's you know what, bro? That's I'll take that one on the chin. Congrats to the King Corey. I like that. Good on him, bro. Way to go the distance.
It was a battle of the heavy hitters, and Cypher came out on top. You now earn yourself a shot at Promo Slam against either the TV champion, the world champion, or even the international champion. We'll waive the international rule for that one for this one off because you get to choose any champion you want. So currently, it's either Phoenix, Mo, or Robert Davis. Who you want to face at Promo Slam?
I know you just beat me, fam, but you need someone to write the contract out. So you get a hold of me, you let me know who we going after.
Nice.
I
All
hope
right.
you're not underestimating me there, Captain.
I said currently. Phoenix is the current champion.
There's that word in there.
All right, those are your 3 matches. Now, let's finish it off. We have a wall, and it has more wankers on it than Keir Starmer's leaving drinks.
Oh,
hey.
Okay, maybe not that many. It's time for the wanker wall.
I'm the biggest wanker in this place, man! Hey, no. I'm the biggest wanker in this place, okay? Me, not you.
Go ahead. I think I know exactly where Bear's going to go.
200 points straight away to the IWC.
Jesus. Yes. Okay.
Now for the first
Not where I
one,
expected him to start, but okay.
this absolute clown replied to one of my comments and said that Tekla, her title reign, has been boring. Tekla is one of the most over women in the entirety of the company. So why would you want to take the belt off Tekla anytime soon? And so unfortunately, it is going to happen at All In. Tekla is, without a doubt, the best thing about AEW in terms of women's wrestling right now. So 100 points to that first goon. I can't remember, sadly can't find his name. And every Liv Morgan fan who literally bullied Sol Ruka to blacking out her Twitter bio, and obviously because she had to private her account due to these fucking idiots of the fact that Liv Morgan was not in position for that crossbody, which injured her leg, even though she looked fine on Raw.
Yeah.
So 200 points straight away to the IWC.
Clearly, the injury wasn't that severe at all. On that, I'm going to stay on it. I'm not going to add any points, but I'm going to add to it. Had an interaction with a Liv Stan on Instagram. Almost rhymes. Thomas Henry Lee Barfell. How many fucking names you need?
Jesus Christ.
I pointed out it's been, like, you know, the promo on Raw, she's saying I'm the greatest of all time, blah, blah, blah. And I said it's been 2 months, 0 canon defenses. Thomas Henry Lee Thousand Names Barfell said, yeah, well, it's been 2 months, and how many titles have you won? I'll wait. Such a lame, pathetic argument. How many titles have you won?
You're not a wrestler.
I mean,
in the company?
if you really want to know, it's like 15, but...
Right? There's a big number. It's a big number. Don't be jelly dog. Why you jelly dog?
As Bia keeps saying, Liv stands are the worst.
Oh, there was the Mercedes. There was the Mercedes, and I thought that was bad.
Right.
To be fair, she's not been as nauseating. But I'll give 100 points to Liv Morgan. Shit, it's just every week. It's so nauseating.
Liv's now on 420.
Nice. Did she get busted for?
Yeah, she got busted for that too.
Nice. Perfect. That's what I was going to say. It works out excellently.
Even though I never seen anyone look so hot on a mugshot in my life.
Hey, that part.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, I did the extra max, so I gotta add it to this one. Vince Russo.
Yeah.
100 points just for the Triple H comments, bro. Like,
bro.
Okay, yeah, we comment every week on the booking in WWE. It's not so much that we're disagreeing with the booking being bad. The booking is bad. But it's claiming that Triple H doesn't know what he's doing or has no ability in writing anything. Again, I take you back to Black and Gold NXT. I beg to differ.
I take you back to the beginning of all this before TKO really got too involved. Remember when the change, if you will, the era change, the regime change, that's the word I'm looking for, that came when Triple H took over from Vince, was massive. People loved it. People were like, dude, this is way better than everything else on television. And their numbers proved it. It would have happened for a bit. And then TKO was like, hold on, but wait a minute. We don't like that. And he's like, oh, wait, but I like money. He gave him the Mr. Krabs, which I can't say I blame him, but, you know, it's bit him in the ass since. So it's like, you can't say he doesn't know what he's doing. You can just say that he needs to get back control, if anything.
Yeah, take his balls back out of Ari Emanuel's pocket.
Yeah.
That part. I was saying this before we went on the air. I want to give 50 points to Tony Schiavone.
Ah.
Schiavone.
Oh, Schiavone's always...
Schiavone's never been on the bad board.
Oh, Schiavone's on this one. He said on commentary last night on Dynamite, no one should be afraid of Marina Shafir. If Marina took one look at me in a dark way, I would crap myself. So, Schiavone, dumbass, and even Excalibur and Taz had to correct Schiavone. So, I gotta give 50 to Schiavone, because that's actually me being lenient. Because Marina is a fucking badass.
Real quick then, on the topic of commentators saying dumb things, 50 points to Corey Graves this past week on, I think it was Raw, when he just said the line, there's a fine line between PTSD and paranoia. I wouldn't say it's that fine of a line. They don't really go hand in hand. They're very different things, Corey.
Why'd you do that?
So 50 points to him for that one too. I got
not smart.
I got one more kind of funny one, but Mo, we got like 4 minutes on the clock for the wanker wall. You got anybody?
Oh, I'm on the boat to give TK some more points. That's really about it for me. It's you know what I mean. We're building the Maya worlds of the schematics. You know what I mean. We're doing much on Dynamite to build towards Forbidden Door. I don't know. I'm not understanding what direction we're supposed to be going right now. So I want to give him 50 points just because I'm a little lost. I'm a little, not completely, just enough to start asking where the hell we going.
All right. Yeah, we still got time. WWE, you're getting 100 points this week. I love Danhausen. Everybody loves Danhausen. Yes. He's very nice, very evil.
Nice.
But stop letting Danhausen electrocute people.
Yes.
Especially when you're in the UK. Have you seen our energy bills? Stop it.
Yes. I agree with that.
Fucking
Sky high, mate.
Who got electrocuted on Raw? Oh, JD. JD got electrocuted. My OVO bill went up.
Same as mine.
Did.
I mean, it's funny. It's funny, though. JD sold it beautifully. Where are we going? Will you get that guy to a doctor?
Has anyone done anything stupid this week? Russo has already done something stupid.
Yeah, his existence is kind of stupid.
Dave's not done anything stupid, as he usually does.
Oh, yeah. Joe Hendry. 100 points to Logan Paul. Because Joe Hendry returned on Raw during that main event segment where Logan Paul's trying to throw in the brass knucks. And then Joe Hendry's music goes off, and Logan Paul's looking around. Where the fuck's he coming from? He's right there on the fucking apron. He's right, and you're still looking around. You're giving the game away, Logan.
Right.
He's right there, and you're still looking over. Where is he?
Like,
so 100 points for crapping up the shot.
Crapping up the shot. Nice one, Logan.
I mean, to be fair, WWE fucked it up by showing this angle on the replay, because on the broadcast, the camera just went straight to Joe Hendry.
Nice. So shit work either way. Got it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add an extra 10 points to WWE. Get rid of the speed titles. Do you think I want to see Izzy Dame wrestle for just 3 minutes? I mean, I like looking at it, but get rid of it.
Who's speed champion right now?
Ren Sinclair.
Oh, is it still Ren Sinclair? I thought she dropped it. She was injured.
And I love looking at Ren. I like looking at Ariana Grace. Get rid of it. Bring the Mae Young back, please.
Oh yeah, I missed the Mae Young Classic.
And the Cruiserweight. Bring back the Cruiserweight Classic.
Bring the belt back. Come on, tournaments.
We got a minute. Any last additions?
No. Then that's it for me this week.
All right, you know what? We'll stop the clock and go to the other side. That is everybody for the Wanker Wall this week. Go ahead, go to the wall and tell them they're a scruffy-looking nerf herder.
Nerf herder! Oh, I love it. All right. Unfortunately, I should say, not everyone is a nerf herder or a wanker in this instance. So now it's time to be positive. Put 10 minutes on the board for the bruvs. Bruv.
Boom.
Bruv.
Brother. Right on top of it. I want to give Will Ospreay 100 points for laughing his ass off after falling out of the circle and on Dynamite. I was like, goddamn well they were going too fucking fast for you to be like, I'm in sync with you. Bam! I was like, and then he laughs it off, which is perfect. Good shit. Good on him. Yeah, 100 points for Will Ospreay. Loved it. And then, who else was I wanted to give points to? I wanted to give points to fucking, I'm blanking right now. Somebody else go. There's somebody else on Dynamite that I liked.
200 points to Tekla just for what's going on with this feud with her and Stardom.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
She is just amazing. 200 for Tekla just existing, and also for this whole thing what's going on with Stardom.
100 points to Charlotte Flair. There
we go.
She sold the hell out of that knee injury on Raw going into the match with Liv. And one of the very few times, of course, that I have been full on Charlotte train.
She's doing the best work of her career.
Yeah.
And she's not being nauseating.
Why did it take you so fucking long? 10 years. 11 years.
10 years. 10 years to get her over.
I remember who now. I wanted to give 50 points to Harley Cameron.
Yeah.
Getting a good win against Marina Shafir.
And the way she was wearing the other day as well.
I like it.
Good lord. We love Harley.
Chelsea Green gets 50 points from me too. She's just so entertaining in these segments with Tiffany.
Yes. I like it.
I'm trying to really think. Really, it has been a very, very steady week in all fairness.
Oh, we've just spent months criticising her. But Maxine Dupree, I'm going to give 50 points to. That was a pretty good promo on Raw with Gable. And she just turned into a complete bitch.
Yes, that's actually true.
Like, you weren't wrong, but you were a bitch about it. That's the first time she's been on the Bruv board this year.
Nice. There's a first for everything.
So I need to add. Let me add an extra 50 points onto Charlotte Flair because there's something that was actually on Twitter. I don't know if y'all have actually seen it. Is that she did actually have a Danhausen face paint. And she looked fucking great, by the way. So I'd add 50 to Charlotte because she's no longer nauseating.
Hell yeah.
50 points to Roxanne Perez because I am loving her work at the minute. That 50 to Raquel as well. We've got to be nice to Raquel.
Yeah,
So,
we'll double it if you turn on Liv.
Yes.
Yeah, we will.
Yes. 100%. I'm going to give 200 points to The Undertaker. Again, another masterclass in AAA over the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
We had El Grande Americano getting attacked by the... can't remember their actual name because it's in Mexican. But I am liking the group that they formed with Carmen, Bronco, Daga coming back to AAA as well. So it looks like Xena is on her way from Stardom as well because obviously they're in a relationship. It's the former Mr. Tessa Blanchard. So 200 to The Undertaker, killing it. Booker of the Year. Some distance.
They are...
The Bad Dogs. Los Perros de Mal.
Yeah,
That's
one.
it.
They're the Bad Dogs.
Fair enough.
Having Carmen.
That's so fucking dumb. I love it.
And having Carmen in it.
I love it.
Oh, I forgot to give the weekly points to... Wait a minute, did he show up? No, he didn't show up with his belt again. So another 50 points to Roman on the Wanker Wall. I forgot.
That's fair enough.
Every week you show up without your own belt, you get 50 points.
Yep. Dickhead.
Yep. I agree with that.
50 apiece for Takeshita and Ricochet. Great main event. Sorry it had to be fucking sprinted through, but fucking still really good main event.
That's very true. 100 each to Trick and Lash for getting married. So
yeah. Congrats.
And that's Lash's first time on the Bruv board.
Well, I'm not surprised because, kind of a nauseating team.
That part.
290. Ski phone is on this side. You know what? Since the whole Liv thing, 100 points to Sol Ruka. Wasn't your fault.
Yeah.
Wasn't your fault, and she wasn't even injured.
Nope, and nope.
And we've not touched on this because we never went through Raw. I want to give 100 points to Lyra Valkyria.
Oh, yeah. Heel turn.
Beautifully done. Perfect heel turn. Bring back Aofi Valkyrie, and you've got a winner.
Yeah. Again, we all thought Bayley was going to be the one to turn, so nice swerve. Or Nikki was going to... I mean, that probably still is going to happen. Nikki and Brie turning on Paige, but still.
Give that one time.
Who the fuck was I about to give points to?
Trying to think.
Don't let the
Leo Rush.
Yes.
We keep saying
National
we're
champion.
loving his blackout gimmick, but yeah, just became national champion too, and just the way he reacted to winning the title, didn't quite want to touch it.
No,
He's
I love it.
fully living this gimmick, and I love it.
Mm-hmm. Hell to the yeah.
Wait, is Leo not on the board?
Oh no!
He's got
No way.
I'm sure we've given him points.
No, we haven't.
No, not this year.
Really? Oh, man, we need to be ashamed of ourselves.
Yeah, I don't remember giving him any points so
Shit,
far.
no, we haven't. I'm sure we gave him points before. Okay, so
it sucks.
300 points to Leo Rush.
Yeah, that's fair.
I like it.
Some of those are backdated.
There you go.
Retroactive. Obviously, we're going to do our weekly points. They go separately. They're a standard. So, anybody else for the next 3 minutes?
50 points to Shawn Michaels because we're having more than 5 matches on a pay-per-view. An NXT.
And less commercials.
We've got 7 matches at the Great American Bash. I think I know why, because obviously it's going up against Forbidden Door, isn't it? So.
You don't say.
Is it partly?
Isn't it on Saturday though?
Yeah.
Oh, they're both on the same time. Oh shit.
Well, no, no. One's on Saturday because Forbidden Door is Sunday.
Yeah, Night of Champions is Saturday. NXT is on the Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So I'll be watching NXT and I'll
so
watch.
They're going to be head to head then.
Double screening it like the World Cup games.
I will be double screening when Tackler and Starlight Kid's on.
Oh, sorry. Got excited.
I don't think I've got anybody else.
That's it, dog.
It'll just be our usuals, really, now. Kendall, Blake, Mommy,
Yeah, even though she's not there.
Saya.
Danhausen, so we don't get cursed.
True.
All the weekly ones get their 50 points. And Obafemi.
Yeah. Obafemi.
All right, we'll stop the clock then. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you all. Before we close this up, let's find out what cheap plugs are coming your way from the TSK.
TSK. So. Good stuff happening on the TSK side. The boys are ramping and ready to get back. We're in talks right now of covering 2 of the 3 shows happening this weekend. We do know about the Great American Bash. That's something that we're actually been talking about. We do know about Night of Champions and, of course, the stipulations behind it. And then it being at a weird time earlier in the day could make it a little easier. And then, of course, it's an AEW show, so you know your boys are going to be on top of it. So look out for 2, at least 1 episode for sure, but possibly 2, if not more, from the TSK dropping within the next week, covering the stuff that goes down this coming weekend. 4th of July, the American Day, if you will, is coming up and with a little bit over next week, I believe. And I got nothing planned. So my plan is to literally get as much stuff done as I can possibly happened, as much of it done as possibly can. There's still stuff coming from Corey and myself on the Footy Pod, and that's got to ramp up a bit. There's going to be some World Cup coverage. I mean, you know what I mean? Everyone else is doing it, so I might as well hop on the bandwagon and throw my name into the hat as well. So we're going to get some coverage on that. I kind of want to wait for the group stages to end, so at least I have a basis to go off of. But we will talk about the 3rd round bracket, see if Korea can't figure out a way in there, and some other teams, you know what I mean? We'll just talk about it, because right now it's taking over the entire world. And then now y'all can see why I'm so obsessed with the damn sport my damn self. So then, maybe you understand it. Makes life a little easier. So a whole lot coming from the TSK. So just keep your eyes peeled. But speaking of keeping your eyes peeled, there's another guy out here that does a whole bunch of other stuff as well that I know I'm keeping my eyes peeled for. So Beer, what's going down with you?
Radio. So again, it's been very quiet week. I have been focusing on the rise of Metal Forge. Our debut single, Destination Unknown, is a part of Open Door. So I am very grateful for our music to be given a little bit of limelight. Forbidden Door review. NXT review is coming for the pay-per-views we got on the weekend. I may cover Slammiversary. We'll have to see how that pay-per-view goes, because I'll be watching that on the Monday instead of the Sunday. Night of Champions, I'm a bit 50-50, but the Raw, NXT Dynamite reviews, they will be returning. NXT Back to Black and Gold It's still on pause until obviously my time schedule at the moment's terrible. So yeah, so I'll have to. I'll get all them back up and running. So make sure that you follow my channel at JMBF434. I don't charge.
Yeah.
I'm not TKO.
Got him. I love it. You can see the man. He's got his own thing. Check him out. JMB 343 or 434. I'm already fucking it up.
434.
Check out his YouTube. Anyway, it's right here in front of me, and I still can't read it, but it is what it is. Make sure you're checking out all the socials, especially the evil Twitter machine, Max Wrestling UK, Captain 512, SMR Podnet, JMB 434. That's what happens when you actually read it, and the Max Footy Pod.
And check out our website at maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com. And do not forget to hit the sub or follow button on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and all social media platforms.
Yeah, and as Mo says, 4th of July next week. Happy Independence Day. There's nothing else we celebrate. There's no wait, there is a major birthday on the 4th of July. Post Malone.
There you go.
And it's also the wedding anniversary of my parents.
Hey, there you go. We'll celebrate that instead. Join us next week for the first step as we count down to our 600th episode on July 23rd, the Great Promo Bash. But until then, goodbye and good night. Bang.
I may be the Quattro, but you the king. Good job, bud.
What the fuck do I do now?